who would like to do the session summary? I know, everyone's frozen.
I don't think I remember enough.
Caius is off in La La Land and doesn't recall anything.
Okay, someone who isn't Caius, do you remember a single aspect of last week?
Alright,
particularly any promotions that happened to fellow paladins.
Alright.
Ooh, Barwick.
Oh yeah. I can take a run, I think. Because yeah, that was a big moment for Barwick. So Barwick, well, before that, we started off in the Hook Mountains, just sort of cleaning up in the cave, and we had Stronk and Lucretia at each other's throats over the ownership of, or the leadership, I guess, of the tribe, and we were able to.
Not Lucretia, Naishka.
Naisha, that's right. Naisha and Stronk were fighting about who would be the leader of the tribe, and with some very diplomatic, convincing roles, we were able to convince them that Naisha would basically use Stronk as a puppet leader for the tribe, so that she wouldn't have to deal with all of.
Ooh. Might not go out.
And whatnot. And we convinced Stronk that he would be the leader in name and not challenge her, so that he could keep being strong, and we resolved that mostly. From there, we took the body of the dead lictor, and we set off to the Citadel, where the Mara lictor and Gothy and Kathy had been cleaning up and rebuilding what they could. And we wanted to return the body for a proper burial and all that stuff. And while we were there, the new leader of the Hell Knights offered Barwick the chance to complete his trials, which Barwick took. And the trial itself was that he had to go mano a mano against a summoned devil, which was, I believe, a bone devil of some kind.
Yep.
And it was a quite intense fight on both ends. Barwick took some licks, but Barwick also hit back pretty darn hard, defeated the devil, and received a promotion to a full-fledged Hell Knight, and beyond that, a low-level officer, so that he would have the rank required to go out with the rest of the party to Sandpoint and start recruiting to fill the ranks of the Hell Knights. From there, we headed back to Turtleback Ferry, met up with the Barktarians, and set sail. On the way, we encountered a ship that was being attacked by a barbarian and a ranger. And there was a merchant who seemed to be in charge of the ship. We got involved on his side. The ship started sinking, and that was quite a big fight. I remember Anne almost drowned, but the Barktarians were able to pull her up. I remember the merchant turned into an octopus or something as well. We ended up killing the barbarian, but not the ranger. Saving.
Other way around.
We killed the ranger, but not the barbarian. Okay. Pulled everybody back up onto ship. And as we arrived at Magnamar, some guards showed up and informed us that the merchant that we thought we were saving was in fact a very wanted criminal. He bribed us to let him escape and distract the guards while he did, which I don't think we necessarily agreed to help him. We just didn't say we weren't going to.
You took
and
no side in the conflict.
yeah, we took no side in the conflict, except for a number of magic items and a bag of cash that he left us, and he took
Sounds
off.
like a side.
It's a very us decision to make. And I think that's where the session ended.
Indeed, we ended the session with the party totally not being bribed, just picking up some money that someone left on the ground and arriving in Magnemar. It has been about a week since then, mostly for the reason because a few people wanted to retrain some stuff, which takes about a week. And so, why don't we rather quickly, just for the sake of the VOD, everyone explain what they've been up to in the last 5 days or so. Starting with Esmeralda, who probably woke up with a bit more of a headache than usual. As you rejoin the party on your horsey ride back towards Sandpoint, or rather, first time towards Sandpoint in the case of some of you. Esmeralda, does she look any different?
Do I look any different? I think the symbolism of my armor is gone. Pretty sure.
You just rip it right off?
Wasn't it like? Yeah. I'm gonna cover it in black paint. Now it's fully black armor, I guess.
All right, you got to notice that she is now in Linkin Park style armor, possibly with eyeliner.
Possibly emo now. this is the rebellious face, I guess. So basically, I didn't paladin well enough, and my god didn't look kindly upon that, and I've lost my privileges. Let's just say it like that. And now I'm an ex-paladin, retraining as a ranger, basically, which is I just hunt ogres now, which I was originally, but I'm no longer a paladin doing it. And it takes 5 days to retrain, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Indeed. Your friend appears to have lost their celestial luster. Does anybody comment on this, or?
No.
No? Okay, just making sure.
Seems pretty normal to me.
Alright.
New paint job.
Your friend lost all your class features, and you're just like, bruh.
I'm still me, don't worry.
Alright.
I mean, you betray your god, that's what you get.
That's what I get. Unfortunate.
Alright, what has Caius been up to? Caius? Oh, one sec. Alright, when the party sees Anne again, does she look any different at all?
Anne?
Hello, Anne?
Yeah, sorry, I'm going over what you sent me and typing out stuff.
Do you need a second?
I think so. I need to find the information.
Alright, no worries.
Where's that?
I can go.
Okay, Caius, how does Caius look any different from the last time the party saw him?
No, pretty much the same. When we got back to Magnemar, he expressed his intent on going back to Sandpoint because he has things to do. But in the meantime, he decided to go to the local library and magic schools and whatnot to research magic tattoos.
And now that Caius can actually cast spells, he's just infatuated with magic.
Fucking right.
You're basically just a magic weeb at this point.
Yep. I'm the ricer of magic users. Anything and everything I will take and try to use.
Speaking of magical girls, Yuzjin, what have you been up to the last week?
I've been, what you guys have seen, I've been retraining a feat, though you guys don't know that. And more notably,
in character terms.
More notably, it has been, he's been going off with one of the Bacterians more often.
Indeed. Do you want to
Yeah,
describe this
I like the
Barktarian?
sound of it.
He's got short white scruffy hair. What was that breed name again?
You don't remember the name of this character?
Oh, I know his name, just not the breed.
Okay, Barktarians don't have breeds. They have lineages.
Well,
Race.
potato, potato.
Yeah, they are all Barktarian.
I mean, you get my point.
I do not get what you mean.
Okay.
He's been up to something. That's what he means.
His name is Stevan Timovic, and he is a very scruffy looking what's called terrier.
And why are you going out with him?
Yujin is up to no good.
Well, he's
Alright.
always up to no good, but like,
I know,
Alright,
but
listen.
that's what I mean. So like, I feel like we should just let him do his thing.
just leave him with the terrier. Just do your thing, man. Please come back.
Most of the time, things he's doing is to our benefit. So like,
I
I'd
mean,
like to
like,
know the benefits before, like, they
let
might
him,
not be benefits.
alright,
let him be
listen.
ours.
I just
Alright. I made this for you, Yuzjin, if you find that
They
easier.
don't like me anymore either. Don't worry.
he's gonna pat Esmeralda on the back.
I think this is a perfect time for Esmeralda and Yushin to become better friends.
There we go.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I renamed this character. Whoopsie. My bad. There you go. Whoopsie. I'm sorry I renamed this character. Anywho, alright, but yeah, so Yuzjin has a pet dog now. Barwick, you been up to anything?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
so
a pet? Oh, okay. I thought it was an NPC.
Both.
Sorry.
Barwick would have gone off to get the Hell Knight armor properly refitted. He's purchased a bag of holding, so next time you see him, his backpack looks a whole lot lighter. The day we arrived at Magnamar was actually a holy day for Barwick, so he went to church to celebrate the Day of the Inheritor, which is sort of a day of reflection for the fallen and thanks to allies and forgiveness of grudges. And he would have spent a lot of that day in silent prayer and contemplation, thinking about, all of those things, but also how they might apply to his orders to serve justice on Lucretia for the work she's done and um, how to rec- um, how to align that with Fred's interest in keeping Lucretia around. Barwick also, during his time, started doing some recruiting for the Hell Knights, sort of standing in town square, talking about the need of the Order, the devastation of the Citadel, the lawlessness around Hook Mountain, and the opportunity for any brave people willing to take up arms and join an order of knighthood if they wanted to do so. He was able to get about 9 people to take him up on his offer, and he assigned them their first quest on their road to becoming Hell Knights is to make their own way to the Citadel as a test of their motivation and abilities.
Because you can't provide them transportation.
Because I can't provide them transportation and because I have other things to be doing.
They don't need to know that.
They don't need to know that at all.
And Fred, what have you been up to the last 5 days?
Yeah, he's just been. He got a bag of holding, but it's like kind of like a satchel, so it hangs at his side. You might notice he stops wearing his armor for a little bit so he can actually breathe. And he's just been talking to Lucretia for like, better part of a week, making sure she's fine, reflecting on what she did. Yeah, all that jazz, really.
Which is to say, you spoke to her for 5 minutes and said that was about it.
We talk periodically.
Fair enough. You want to roll me a diplomacy check against her?
All right. On nanite surge, whatever. It's a 1-day ability.
You just surge with your nanites as you talk to people.
Guidance.
44. Oh my. Okay, Tarek. All right. Wait. Okay. You have plus 25 to diplomacy.
No, it's more of 13's nanite surge and 12 is diplomacy.
You have plus 12 to diplomacy
How do you have plus 12?
as a fighter.
Hey, listen, I feel like I've been talking a lot lately, and I feel like I
Okay, I'm just saying. Are you sure you're not? Are you sure you're not the one stealing Esmeralda's paladin powers?
I'm not sure, but I thought, oh, whatever. We need more speech in this party.
All right, the 10 charisma fighter has, well, perhaps not possessing a whole lot of charisma, has just been reading just all of the Steve Jobs memoirs and has just become a elegant wordsmith. And I will say Lucretia has now officially gone from unfriendly in attitude to neutral towards you. So you can definitely tell she's softening. Not necessarily towards everybody, but hashtag you got a friend in me.
Okay.
All right. Yusjin, you're coughing about supplies?
He bought a few things in Magnamar.
All right. And you want to make a spellcraft check on vial damage?
Yes.
Apparently.
Because I have 20 vial damage and I have no idea what it does.
Yeah, so Esmeralda, you've basically noticed ever since you fought Barrel Breakbones, like every time you've tried to heal yourself, every time you try to heal like that particular black spot in your body, your healing just doesn't work. Like you just get like, you're already at full health when you're clearly not.
And now if I try it, I can't do it either. I mean, because I'm not paladin anymore. Okay. Anyways, can you fix it, Houston, is the question.
You can
Because
roll
you've
me a
encountered this.
spellcraft check, and I'll tell you what vial damage is.
Well, he just rolled one.
What did he get?
He rolled a 38
Where?
in the session stuff.
In dice rolling.
Oh,
It was a little bit before
Oh,
session,
okay.
actually
You did it
started.
in Discord. Okay, that's why. Let me go grab the rules on vial damage. Curses, diseases, dark chance, evil pain. Copy. Yeah, you are aware of this. This is basically just evil hit point damage, is the way to say it. It is generally, it is only caused by the most evil of evil magics, and generally it's result of like literally an attack on your soul, and it can only be healed in certain holy places. Okay, you need to be on holy ground in order to heal vial damage.
Okay, Esmeralda, are you ready to go to church?
No, I just left it. Don't want to go back.
You can pick a different god.
Well, maybe you can just catch up with them.
Maybe I'll catch up with him. Would there be any of the holy clergy over here? Oh, we've already met them actually. When taking on
I'm pretty sure a
when
few of you guys can
when we
create
resurrected Tarek, we met the clergy here.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure a few of you guys can already create holy ground.
Oh.
Like your Barwick buddy, I'm pretty sure he has the consecrate spell. Or you can just head to a local temple.
I mean, we know them. I mean, Tarek knows them.
Well, you don't have a Tarek, no, do you?
No, we do not.
Infernal healing would not work on vial damage, unfortunately. It's similar, but it's from a different source book, funny enough.
I would like to heal it because it's just.
Yeah, well, you need to find yourself holy ground.
I mean, I'll make my way to the Abbey in Magnamar where Tarek's previous body was held. Still.
All right, so you quit the Temple of Sendrek and you just wander back into like the Temple of Fesmara and just like, BRB guys, I'm just taking a bath. in the holy water.
Is Tarek still in that bath?
I mean, it's
Tarek's old body, is it still there?
Are you guys paying rent for it?
Well, we never said what happened to it in the pool.
Then
Did
it's
we?
it probably
Wait,
got
did Tarek
thrown out
die?
and possibly turned into fertilizer.
Oh,
Tarek died.
okay. That makes sense.
What's that? What, Caius?
I was asking if Tarek died again. Last I heard, he was in Turtleback helping.
Yeah, no, Tarek swapped characters.
Oh yeah, I know that.
But no, Tarek the half orc, he is not dead. He is currently in Turtleback.
He's just an infinite loop of death.
Well, anyways, I make my way there and ask the clergy if they can do something about this. Well, basically, I just go to the church. Is there anyone there?
You will walk over to the temple. You will walk over to the Temple of Fesmara. It's a very large white and black building divided right down the center by a center line. You're gonna walk up to the main person in line at the temple of at one of the temples. The what was this guy's name? His name was Michael. He looks at you. His eyes just kind of go widen as he looks at you, and he's just like, How the hell did you get out here so fast?
Out here? Do you know me?
Yes! He walks over to you and slaps you. You should be ashamed of yourself for what you've been doing.
Why did you just?
How does Esmeralda react to this?
Why did you just smack me? I ask. The hell?
Because no one wants to hear your benign preaching. This is a
Preaching?
holy place to Fesmara. Not a place to be preaching about fornicating to trolls or
What?
Oh no!
ogres.
Oh no!
Remove
This is a
yourselves from
mistake.
our premises immediately.
The other Esmeraldas have been up to no good. God damn it!
Usually what step?
Well, this is not me. You see, you have the wrong person.
You're lucky I don't just arrest you just on the spot for some of the things you've said, you dwarf. Have you no shame?
Yeah, can't. No, I do not have any shame. So, where have you heard about me?
What? You were
God.
just inside the holy fountain, preaching about how we must drop our faith and threatening to violently stab anyone who refused.
The holy fountain, eh?
I'm glad you've put your clothing on at least.
I'm gonna turn around and go find the holy fountain. This is unacceptable.
No, I will not let you back into the temple.
Oh, the holy fountain is in here. Oh,
It's inside the temple. You are being held at the gate by a very annoyed priest.
wait. If I'm at the fountain, how can I be here as well?
I don't know. You were just in there.
Well, this is obviously a clone or like a doppelganger or something. Can I take him out for you?
Roll me a diplomacy check on that.
Right.
You are taking a penalty because he's annoyed at you.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get what he meant at first. What's my diplomacy again? First 14. A 16.
He rolls his eyes and says, "You think there's a doppelganger in there?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a doppelganger in there. Because I don't know I'm real, so the other one must be a fake.
Are you sure? Last I heard, you just lost your paladin powers, and I have seen some ex-paladins go through some really nasty breakup procedures.
Well, maybe, but not of this kind.
I
Not
will
the
only allow you
doppelganger kind.
inside this temple again.
Can you repeat that? Sorry?
He says, I will not allow you back into this temple again. To defile it.
Well, Guess I'm leaving.
Leave then.
All right, hold
Can
on.
I go? Well,
All right. I assume you didn't follow it along.
Yeah, rest of party. If you want to jump in, you're welcome to jump in.
Let's get to the point. Esmeralda, where's the little black spot thing that you had?
points to my arm right here.
He's gonna point to her arm.
Yeah.
It's vile. Could you fix this, please?
Yes, your friend has been cursed by the deities for walking through our most holy of fountains and preaching we must fornicate with ogres.
Actually, I think she got like stabbed or something.
By probably stabbed by Fesmara for her unholiness.
All right, listen. Could you just heal this, please?
Why?
He doesn't want to.
Why would I heal someone who has defiled our church?
Because she's the one that's going to help us save Sandpoint from a giant attack.
Sure. You want healing? You know what? He rolls his eyes and says, I will sell you a scroll of consecration if you wish, but I will be charging you a high premium for it.
Wait, but can't you heal?
Yes. But I'm not going to.
Interesting. Is this holy ground by any chance?
It will be with this scroll.
Is there
It's
anything
me.
we can convince you to
This
do it
church
for
isn't
us?
holy ground
Okay.
itself.
He's saying I won't let you into the church, but I'll let you create your own holy ground if you pay me a lot of money and go away.
Okay, what if we just force
All right,
ourselves
how
into
much
the
are we
church?
talking?
500 gold.
Interesting.
I do not have 500 gold.
Well, then you probably shouldn't have defiled our temple.
I did not. It was a doppelganger. I already told you.
I don't
What
believe you. You look exactly like her.
That's what doppelgangers are. God damn.
Look,
Alright,
if I had 50 gold for the amount of times I've had a weird dwarf come in here and claim there was a doppelganger of them attacking and defiling our temple, I'd have 100 gold, which is only twice, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
what if I had 10 gold for every healing spell that you cast on her? Wait, that fixed the vial damage.
I do not wish to lay my hands upon this defiler.
Oh boy.
It's just getting difficult.
What if I paid you 15 gold?
If you paid me how much gold?
15.
Okay, he's asking 500 and you're offering 15. That's not how this works.
I meant for a healing spell. This is different.
Roll me
Well, the
diplomacy.
healing spells won't work.
Roll me diplomacy.
I will roll diplomacy.
26. The priest. The priest holds out a hand and prepares to cast a spell on Esmeralda.
Thank you.
It won't do anything, though. Right?
Hold out your arm, defiler.
Alright, I'll hold out the arm with the vial damage on it.
Alright, he casts a spell at you. Do you resist?
No?
Cool.
Question mark?
Roll me a d10,000.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Whoa, this is not what I asked for.
It was a healing spell you asked for, right?
It was a healing
Yeah.
spell. But he's,
There's a little
not concentrating on it that much.
1d10,000.
Yup.
Oh, that's 100,000. Well,
I mean, I can use that as well.
do a little troll
alright,
here.
that's a 10,000 one.
Alrighty. 7994. Do. Evan.
Do I heal 7994 HP?
Yup.
Really?
Yep. Nothing immediately bad happens.
Right.
Does anything good happen?
Possibly.
I think does the vial damage go away? Does is the black spot still there?
The vial, you were healed on holy ground, so the vial damage goes away.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, so it did stuff. Great. That's what I wanted. Thank you. I will thank Michael.
Alright, he smiles.
And I will promise to not desecrate this holy fountain again.
I'm glad you're at least admitting to it.
Great.
Checkmate, buddy.
Oh no.
Anyway, Eugene will hand the priest the 15 gold.
Alright, the priest holds up his hand, refusing the money, as Esmeralda turns around and you will see a magical kick me sign appear on her back.
I will not disturb it.
Okay.
Kai's kicks Esmeralda.
Alright. Esmeralda take a point of damage.
How much damage?
Actually, no, this is Caius. His kicks hurt. Caius only unarmed damage.
Oh, fuck.
Obviously, it's non-lethal.
I
just
figured.
wanted something.
I'm just saying you're a monk, so your kicks hurt more than most.
Ow.
Not
What
mine.
was that for?
I'm not gonna apply my strength. I'm just.
Alright. Alright. What do you guys do? Anything else you do in Magnemar, or do we head to Sandpoint now?
9 points of non-lethal damage.
Nine
9
points
points
of
of lead. No. Well, we need to get to Sandpoint. That's what we're doing. If no one has any more business in Magnemar, I think we're tracking to Sandpoint.
Kai's just looks at Esmeralda and is just like, really? Nothing?
What?
Okay, never mind. Off the standpoint it is.
Well, do you want to do something else in Magnemar, guys?
No, I want to go to Sandpoint. I need to get my backpack and I have someone to talk to.
Oh.
I like how that's your biggest
Kai's
priority.
kicks Esmeralda again.
I want to get back to Sandpoint because I got to know it's being invaded or going to be invaded by ogres.
Yeah,
So-
I kind of promised to protect them as well.
Yeah, same thing here.
And I heard there's ogres there, and I like ogres.
Yes, coming along because fighting.
I'm less fond of ogres as well.
I'm fighting.
I mean, dead
Yeah,
ogres. I must specify.
Right, yeah, that's true.
I think we're off then. How long is it from here to? Oh yeah, actually, can we? We should. I want to know if there's news of armies going around here. If they've already passed, or if they're going now. Probably the best place is a tavern. Right? Can I go into a tavern and ask around if there's people who've seen like armies go past?
I mean, there's been a few armies nearby. A dwarven
Like-
army came by here just a few days ago.
Right. That's not good.
Garrisoning in the city and headed out west. Or headed
Yep,
out east,
west.
rather.
Oh, east?
Mhm.
Because west is Sandpoint from here.
No,
I
north
think.
is Sandpoint.
Oh, north is Sandpoint?
Oh, no, hold on. Let me grab
I
the
need to
map.
take a look at the map.
Yeah, hold on. I don't know my geography. One sec. Yes, north of you is currently, or no, north of you would be the Varsnian Bay, but northeast of you is Sandpoint. And we saw a dwarven army nearby, but they were marching west down the Mush Fens, towards
Question.
Turtleback Ferry.
Is everybody on the sunken ship map?
Yeah, everyone, we're still on the sunken ship map.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Just wanted to double check.
I'll swap maps once we get to Sandpoint.
That's
So
fine.
no particular armies going in the direction of Sandpoint.
Is there a reason there'd be an army headed towards Sandpoint? I believe they're going to be hosting the Harvest Festival.
Harvest Festival.
Aye.
Huh.
The Day of the Inheritor is in about a week.
Okay. Yeah, because we've heard some threats going around, and we have reason to believe there's an invasion coming on Sandpoint.
If there's an invasion coming for Sandpoint, they'd be invading us first. Magdamar's a bigger city.
Yes, peculiar to me as well, but it did specifically say Sandpoint.
Is Varsity at war with someone? I didn't hear of any declarations of war.
Well, I guess they're not taking the paper road into declaring war.
Don't be saying that to random people. You'll just strike up everyone, make everyone anxious.
Yeah, I should probably keep down about that. Right, so I will leave the tavern again and tell the party that the Sandpoint doesn't seem to be under attack yet. We could get there safely.
What evidence do we have that Sandpoint's being attacked again?
The person on the boat had a lot of information about my clan, my previous clan, I guess.
You also got some information from Borrow Breakbones.
Yeah. That they're planning an attack on Sandpoint. Apparently the ogres and the dwarves teamed up somehow. And they're invading Sandpoint basically.
What dwarves?
The dwarves of the five kingdoms mountain. Fuck.
Five Kings Mountain.
Five Kings Mountains. Yes. So basically, my clan. They come from quite far away, actually. I don't know how they.
Yeah, Sandpoint's gonna be attacked. I'm pretty sure they won't be able to survive that kind of force. So we should get back pretty quick.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
We should get back to Sandpoint pretty quick because they won't survive an attack from a force of ogres and dwarves.
Yeah, they will not.
Yes, no, let's go.
They barely survived the attack from horde of goblins when I first got there.
We should make our way over there then. How are we gonna get there? Do we have? It's over land, right? You can't reach Sandpoint by boat, can you? You can, right?
Yes, it's a coastal town.
We'll take the boat, I guess.
That's what I figured you guys would do.
We can dock at Sentinel Isle.
Well, last time we went by cart, so.
Indeed. Party heads on their boat again.
Now we're on a boat.
And sails for another 5 days or so.
We're on a motherfucking boat.
To the point that the party gets there around 19th Rovo. And as the party sails along their incredibly, really badly smelling boat, it is not a particularly pleasant boat, all things considered. And yeah, thank you. Everyone should be at full health. Everyone should be at full spells, full ability damage. Those of you who prepare spells, feel free to send me your prepared spells. All that jazz. And yep, there you go, Esmeralda. And as the
meanwhile, Caius mentions Jojo and his ship.
You want to say that in character?
Do you guys remember the ship that we found across the lake when we found the Merrilictor's mistress?
Something rogue.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
Did we do anything with that, or did we forget it?
It's kind of rotting, and we left it at Turtleback.
Nope.
Did we not leave it at Turtleback?
You guys never went back for it. At all.
Yeah. So we left it in Turtleback, right?
No, you left it rotting in the swamp.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the lake again? The Crystal Lake or something like that?
Yes.
The Shimmer Glens?
The Shimmer Glens was the name of the marshes.
Yeah.
Would have been a nice ship to have.
It is quite far away from us now.
We'll come back to it. We'll
circle back. Okay.
All right. Anything else you guys talk about on the way?
Guys, Esmeralda again.
Kicks Esmeralda again. All right. Also, yes, Esmeralda, you will notice there is not a second you currently here. It appears she got away in Magdamar.
Oh wait, oh yeah, shit. I forgot I had it with me.
You never
This is
grabbed
it.
her again.
Esmeralda,
Well,
you're currently
Alright.
at 18 points of non-lethal damage.
But as the party makes their way into Magnamar, as the party, or not Magnamar, as the party makes their way into Sandpoint, they dock their ship up near Sentinel Island. And as they make their way on, where is the map of Sentinel Island? I have not used this one in a whole while. Copy, and Sentinel Island, and yeah, the party that made their way to Sentinel Island and the party that made their way back to Sentinel Island are two completely different parties. Tarek is missing, Raza is no longer with you, and you also now have what's it called? But you now have a number of new friends. And as the party docks, let me delete this old boat. As the party docks at Sentinel Island, two things are going to be immediately apparent to them. The first thing is they are easily going to smell the fresh air of mutton pie, apples, wheat, and other Harvest Festival treats. And the second thing is they are going to see a familiar face waiting for them at the docks on Sentinel Island. A familiar face that I believe only Yuzjin would recognize, as Vastriel waves his hands
Hello?
towards you.
I'm. You disconnected from the call.
Oh,
no, there was someone else.
I said, you see a familiar face waving his hands towards you as you arrive back in Sandpoint, as you spy Vastriel,
Oh, that's
welcoming you
awesome.
back into the town.
I want to wave back to him.
Party parks their
Yuzjin.
boat.
Wait, is he actually here, or is this just an NPC?
Oh, he is. That's awesome.
Caius, you will also recognize Vastriel as well. You haven't
Oh,
seen him in
no,
a
gee.
while.
Long time no see.
Yeah, no joke.
How you guys been? It's been a few minutes.
Yeah, I got a gun
Right.
too now. He's gonna point the gun up.
Holding a revolver.
We've definitely been on a few adventures since the last time we saw you.
Yeah, it's
That
been
you
Did we
have?
change maps or?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm changing maps to you guys. Boop.
I've been stuck here doing my own bits of training. No fancy adventures, but still gained a bit of knowledge.
Preparing for the Harvest Festival and whatnot. Alright, rest of the party, how do you react to this person you've never met before?
Hello, how you doing?
Hi there.
Who's this
Hey.
guy?
Wait, how long ago did Gothy leave to get to Sandpoint?
Gothy's probably been here like a week at this point.
Alright.
Can you describe yourself?
Vastriel, describe yourself.
Right. You see a human with
Right.
a human with a well-kept beard, but very messy hair, with a chain shirt with, I guess no, right now he'd be in normal clothes, so he's wearing just a nice leather and cloth shirt and pants. And on one side, or on his left side, he's got a nice coin pouch hanging off his belt. And on the other, he's got a holstered double-barrel pistol.
Ooh. Nice.
Attacking heat.
Right.
And what do you specialize in? Hunting monsters? Trade? Politician?
Probably all three.
Well,
Hmm.
it was taking out cults not too long ago, but now at the moment it's been preparing for the festival here in this town and helping out the sheriff in this town, and
Oh yeah.
not too
Speaking
much
of,
has been necessary. But
Oh yeah, I did hear about this festival around here. It's supposed to be very nice. I hope it lives up to it.
we've been working hard, put an investment into it, hoping it attracts people, and we don't have the same issue as last year or last time, I should say.
What happened last time?
a big army attacked Sandpoint.
Yeah, a goblin army.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like this year.
That sounds
glad that's not
familiar.
going to
Yeah.
happen
This
again.
year.
Yeah, it's, no, don't do that. Mm.
Yeah, that can't happen again, right? No.
Nah, 2 times in a row. That's very unlikely.
I
What
mean,
about the dwarves and the
I'm really sensing a common
ogres?
trend here.
What did you say? You should.
What's so special about Sandpoint anyway that people would want to attack it?
What is the
That's a good
special of
question.
Sandpoint? Sorry.
What's so special about Sandpoint that people would want to attack it anyway? I don't think we've ever asked that question, other than the rune, like what is it, the rune well.
You want to explain yourself, Caius? Because not everyone knows what you're about to say.
I mean, I think the first time the goblins, or what's it called? It was just because the goblins were kind of local and nearby. Though this time, I mean, who knows? They just said they wanted it, basically. All right.
Do you guys tell Vasriel what you've discovered?
Yes.
Okay, you can
Vasriel,
say it with
Have you?
words.
there's an army coming to attack Sandpoint on the festival.
Another one. Okay.
Yeah.
The problem this time, Vaz, though, is it's dwarves and ogres.
Yeah, a little more dangerous than the goblins.
Much
Yeah.
worse than goblins.
Apparently, there's giants involved as well, so even worse.
Fucking okay.
Anyway, would you like to help us keep everyone from getting killed?
That would be preferred. Yes, I can
Have
lend
we
a few of
fixed
my
these on Sentinel
skills.
Isle?
I know we have a lot of people here, but one person at a time. What did you want to say?
No, I was just asking if we fixed the cannons that we got on Sentinel Isle.
Have you, Vasriel?
I feel like in the time that I've been here, probably.
Probably really. I'd allow that. You have been working on naval cannons for your ship project.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of naval projects, is Vasily around or no?
Duh!
I want to show him the nautical charts that I found on it was the Rogue's Revenge.
You found nautical charts?
Yeah. Now the problem is, I think the ship was captained by the people you fought. I thought you'd be interested in checking out these charts I found.
Alright, hold on, let me go back to the charts. The mysterious. Yeah, this was the. I don't understand. The nautical charts was. Was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. All right. He looks at the charts. He starts flipping it through with his paws, and he's like, "What language are these written in? I don't recognize these bodies of water."
Turn it upside down, mate.
No, it says Persian Gulf here. What even is a Persian Gulf?
It's a name of Are you familiar with the town of Turtleback Ferry?
I just sailed you to Turtleback Ferry.
Oh crap! Sorry, my bad.
You
Well,
Strait of St. Lawrence, Lake Erie.
Yeah,
What is
we forgot
this?
to mention to you that when we crossed the lake to the Shimmerglands, we came across an abandoned ship that was captained by a man. His name is escaping me at the moment. I'm just looking through my
Jojo.
memory. And there was also this elephant guy that we came across. He said that the Bartarians and his people were enemies, and we kind of just left them
You
alone.
met Jacqui?
Yeah, the elephant man, right?
Oh, fuck that guy. He was one of the main enemies of the revolution. He tried to snuff us out before we even started.
Yeah, we were gonna help him back when we were down there, but we found out that you and him weren't companions, so we left him alone.
Oh, we were companions. We served on the he served on the same ship as Tasha, actually. He was just
Then why would
absolutely
you
opposed to
keep?
the idea of what's it called, canine revolution.
Well, in the sense of canine dominance as a whole, I could understand that.
We wanted our freedom. There were those who opposed that freedom.
I tried to explain that to him too, but it didn't seem like he was too receptive to the idea, so I can understand what you mean.
He left the ship shortly after the revolution.
Does the name Rogue's Revenge mean anything to you? Rogue's Favor?
The Rogue's Favor? Yes, that was Tasha's ship.
That's the ship I'm talking about. We found it back when we were in.
You found it? We must go back for it then. That is the holy ship that the founder of our revolution. She served on that ship.
Yeah, that's where I found these charts.
Did-
I thought
We need
maybe
to
you
find that
would-
ship.
I'd be interested in going back. I don't know about everybody else.
Well, these charts, I will study them, but they look alien. They look nothing like anything down in the shackles.
Maybe we can compare it to a larger map. Maybe
Possibly. This may lead somewhere, but I have no idea what this means at the present time.
Yeah, same here. And in the meantime, I think we have more pressing issues too, considering we're
Duh.
about to be raided.
Talk to your two legs.
Yeah, think you and the Bartarians could help us prepare some defenses as well.
Defenses, as in.
Go out scouting. Maybe if you see anything.
Advance
unsettling,
warning?
Basically, just be careful. Don't put yourselves in danger.
Oh, I know just the person to put in danger. Kapaska! He yells out, at which point the terrier that was following Yuzjin just very annoyingly pokes his head out of the ship, walks over to Vasily. The two of them bark at each other in dog. I don't think anyone here can speak straight dog. At which point...
Garthy can.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Garthy.
I know how. I was thinking. I'm thinking Gothy's like patrolling the town. Making
Yeah, Gothy's
sure.
busy at the moment, but the gist is
Hey, wait,
is that
question. If I cast speak with animal, can I understand that?
you're going to fucking patrol and you're going to fucking like it. I don't want to. I have business with this human right there. I don't care what your business is to human. You are Bartarian and you will do what you are fucking told to do. At which point, they both flop to common. He gives a very meek salute to Vasily, and he, along with a bunch of other Bartarians, start to patrol the outskirts of Sandpoint.
Well, that was interesting, if I might say the least.
Some dogs just need a little discipline to understand the rules and who is in charge.
Kais looks over to Yushin and just like gives him a nod, an apology.
Cool.
Since it was his dog friend that got.
I
sent to
mean,
patrol.
he'll be fine, I think. Wait, is my mic muted?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
All right. So what's next on the agenda, guys?
Ooh, what's this place?
Wait,
Starts
have we-
going around the building and on Sam and the island.
Quick question. Did we actually ever tell like the mayor and the guards that there's going to be an attack?
Nope, you guys are literally just
Well-
on Sentinel Island talking to Vasily. Or not Vasily,
Okay.
Vasriel.
Eugen will go do that.
Let's go do that.
Let's
Yeah, I'll
warn the
go.
people
Okay,
first.
I would assume because since Gothy left early to make sure that Sandpoint wasn't attacked.
Gothy will probably have told the mayor at this point, but you guys have yet to talk to the mayor.
I'll go talk to him anyway.
Yeah, I'll go Yushin.
Alright, is the whole party going, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with two.
Vass is going. Yeah.
Alright, just cause it's a big party, so I don't want to split you guys up too much. Alright, Barwick,
It's 8-way
guys,
split,
can you hear me?
nice.
Alright, Barwick, you've been kind of quiet. Everything okay?
Yep.
Alright, all this is new to you.
It's a lot of new information, so Barwick's soaking it all in.
Alright, I'm sorry. This
I
campaign's
just
been
wanna
going on for like a year now, so
No, it's good. It's good.
this is a big throwback.
I want to mention.
Barwick had a big week last week, so he's certainly happy to have a learning opportunity this week.
Alright, hold on. So how many tokens do I need right now? I have Esmeralda, I have Fred, I have Anne, Barwick, Caius, Vasriel. Is that everybody?
Hello.
Oh, and Yuzjin. Oh, where the hell did I keep my Yuzjin token?
Yeah.
You were on the. Were you back here? No, you weren't on the boat attack. Were you back in the clan hold? Yes, you were back in the clan hold. Okay, copy. And paste. And let me move you guys. Oopsie. Oh, where'd Yuzjin go?
I wish I could tell you.
Oh, you just moved inside someone. Hold on. Oh, there is. God damn it! I lost Yuzjin again.
How did that happen? I literally didn't even touch it.
Okay, well, there's the second you.
Nice.
So we have large party. Copy. And we go, where's my Sandpoint map? Sandpoint map is, now where is, Sandpoint map is here, cool. Alright, so I'll give you guys this party token right now, just for the sake of, and everyone should be able to control it collectively, for when you guys are moving as a group across Sandpoint.
Oh, we're done using Absurd as the party token.
I mean,
we
I
done?
can, but I got this piece of art commissioned, so.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Alright, so where does the party head? Into the ocean, okay.
That's our boat, okay.
Well, I think our best bet right now is to go to City Hall and warn the mayor of the impending attack.
Yes, I agree.
And then we can go talk to the sheriff.
Alright, party heads to City Hall. There you will probably find Gothy explaining to the mayor literally everything that's happened recently, so I don't have to have you guys explain to me everything that's happened already. The party makes their way into the mayor's offices, and rather notably, you will notice a significant lack of Sheriff Hemlock at the moment. You all walk into the office with the mayor as Gothy finishes explaining everything that's happened, and the mayor gestures for everyone to sit down.
Hi.
I see. Welcome back, Sentinels. Your presence
while,
does
Mr.
much to your presence does much to inspire the people of Sandpoint, as it does to fear them. It seems every time you come back to our little town, things are about to explode.
Seems that trend is going to continue.
I don't know
Sounds
whether
like-
to thank you for continuing to protect our home, or chastise you for bringing this horrible plague of giants upon our town.
Well, we came because we heard the giants were coming, so.
I trust that you did not cause them to come.
No.
No,
That wasn't
I
us.
don't think so. No.
Do you know why they are coming? Giants do not normally head this far south.
I wish I could tell you. He's gonna show him the letter.
All right, it's a her, by the way.
Close enough.
All right. Oh yeah. Motherheart doesn't even know who this character is. Hold on. Let me get you a picture.
You're gonna have to explain every character in this game again.
Oh yeah, because none of you guys are from Sandpoint. God damn it. This is like the entire first half of the campaign. All right. Well, the party is currently sitting in.
This is actually pretty cool because it's like a refresher for you. Sure.
Yeah, the problem is you and Euston are the only people who remember Sandpoint. Everyone else joined afterwards.
Hey, I was here.
Well, yeah, Vasrio was here, but yeah, so
nice,
the party finds themselves sitting in front of this character. Her name is Mayor Kendra Devron, and she is the mayor of Sandpoint, and she's also the one who knighted Euston Caius.
No, not me. Wait, never mind. Fuck.
Nope, just Euston Caius.
And me, and Gothy.
Oh yeah, Gothy is also technically nobility.
And Fred.
And me.
Oh yeah, Fred's nobility as well. I remember that happened after the. But you guys weren't there for the New Wally episode. You were there for the thing that came after.
No. Diwali is a
Nobility
hot
first.
topic, and I have no idea what's going on.
Don't worry about it.
Nuts, and that's all you need to know.
In any case, this is not a good position, and with the sheriff not in the best condition to be defending the town, I hate to say it, but it falls upon you and your heroics to safeguard this town.
Gothy told you that there's impending attack coming to Sandpoint.
Yes, Gothy has told me the gist that there is dwarves and giants coming for Sandpoint. I suppose
Do we know what direction?
I have no idea where or when.
We do not know.
I suppose I don't need to tell you that even a single stone giant this far south is more than enough for me to almost want to evacuate the entire city.
We should.
Should we?
Mayor Devon?
I think we should.
At first notice,
Just to be safe.
Sentinel Island is available.
Idea to help defend the city.
Well,
you and the sheriff know the best defensive points, right?
We have a wall. It has been mostly. It was not destroyed during the Goblin attack, and I assure you, we will have 24/7 guards at both entrances, or at all three entrances to the city, as well as the north wall. I put the. She looks at Euston, Caius, and Fred, and says, "I put the entire city garrison under your command. We have around 5 or 10 active soldiers." Plus the men you have on Sentinel Island. If necessary, I could introduce conscription. That could possibly get us another 10 or so bodies.
That is laughably few.
There's only 1,000 people in the town, Dwarf. Military service does not come easy to most people.
I think it's best that we gather everyone, or as many people as we can in town center, and inform them of what's going to happen, and that it's our whole community responsibility to defend the city, and that we need to start by fortifying all the entrances.
So that's a yes to conscription.
Let's leave it voluntary for now.
I think that's I don't know. I think conscription is a bit. I don't think so, because if we do it now, they're gonna get themselves killed.
Keep it voluntary.
I assure you, whether we're conscripting anyone or not, if a giant makes their way into the center of city, everyone is dying.
That's true.
But people should be allowed to have the right to defend their own homes. Still, if not, we have 10 bodies available. I can give you their names if you would prefer.
That would be nice.
All right,
that's a good place to start.
All right.
And back to the idea that me and Eugene were thinking of. Do we have any chain in town? We could use it to fortify. We could use it to fortify the walls of the walls of Sandpoint, and given they get overrun, he can cast lightning on it.
You can cast lightning on chains?
It's a theory of ours.
8. Then we have.
I feel you should test this theory before putting in action.
Yes, I would suggest. I would prefer not to keep any experimental defenses. I would prefer to keep most of the experimental defenses experimental.
It wouldn't be our relying defense, of course.
Still, small scale. Slowly up it as we get more chain.
All right, what's it called? Right here. Here's the name of the. I'm grabbing the notes. On copy, and she will hold out a note and says, "This is every member of the active duty militia. If they don't have a number next to them, they're level 1."
See, Bob's here as well.
Yes, there is a Bob on the initiative lift. You guys can blame yourself for that.
Oh, Nietzsche?
Yes, the new town alchemist. She moved in from one of the farms outside the town. Apparently, her farm was converted into a nature reserve by your druid friend.
Yeah, that's Tarek's mom.
Yeah, well, she signed up with the militia. She says she's got a hand with throwing and making grenades. I
And
didn't
too.
say no to her.
That's
I don't think we should put her in line defense, but more of like crafting grenades, you know?
Absolutely, you can go and speak to Onichi about it.
Keep her armed, but do not put her on the front lines.
Yeah, exactly.
What I suggest is we can have her leading like the medical corps, basically.
Indeed,
I can speak
we
to-
do
I
have
can
we do
speak to-
have priests. There is, of course, Xantus and his healers within the Citadel. If we're evacuating the town, that is probably where people are going to be fleeing to. That or your island.
The island is probably the most defensible point of Sandpoint. I think
Unless the
best
giants attack
thing-
for the island.
Well, are they coming by boat?
She shrugs.
We still don't know that. Yeah, we don't know much information.
We don't know where
To be
they're coming from.
completely honest, it's still like conjecture.
You said they don't come this far south.
Yes, giants are, from my understanding at least, giants are normally found in the Stovale Plateau in the northern half of Varsnia, but that's like 1,000 miles from here.
I would be willing to bet that they're gonna attack from the north in that case.
Well, that's where
That's
the
what I
northern
thought.
wall is.
That's
You
where
all
the
are on
island is too.
you
And
all
you
are
have to
on the map
remember-
of Sandpoint, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless they attack when the current is in their favor, they won't be able to get to Sentinel Isle that easily. It's up 150 feet, even if they are giants.
I'm giving you guys control over all these guard tokens. So if you guys want to decide where you want to put the garrison,
You know, I think I might know how to get some information. I think I should ask Lucretia if she knows anything.
Do that. I'm gonna go run to the old hag's house for a quick second. Something I need to pick up.
this is now not a good time to talk about defense of the city.
This is going to help if it's still there.
If we're able to get more information,
Yeah.
might be a good
I-
idea.
Yeah. Let me go ask someone real quick. I think she might know
The
something.
hag also has access to divination spells.
That's good too.
So what is the party doing?
I want to go talk to Lucretia about if she knows anything about the oncoming attacks on Sandpoint.
As you mentioned this, a head
Do you
pokes
want to
itself.
bring her with me?
As you
Do you wanna
mentioned
bring-
this, a head pokes its way out of Fred's new bag of holding. Hi, honey.
Oh god.
Eh.
Interesting.
Hey,
Is so
Oh,
Lucretia said.
Pleasure to see you all and whatnot.
Jesus Christ. How
So,
the
got yourself a little burrow there, don't you?
Indeed, I
crap?
think it's a lot less smelly than that darn boat.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
How can you
How the
stand those four-legged monsters? At least
I
in
grew up
here,
on a
things
farm.
are at least sanitary.
Question, actually, is it comfortable in there? Because I've always thought about like sleeping in this thing, but I didn't want to suffocate, so I've never tried it.
Oh, you need to breathe air, honey. There's no air in here. I'd advise
Right,
against it.
but is it comfortable?
It feels like floating in a void, really. I'd compare it to swimming.
Okay. All right, Lucretia. I do you know anything about what's going on here? You know, this oncoming attack on Sandpoint. Do you know anything about this?
I know who's behind it, if that's what you're asking.
So like, know like what they're trying to do. Like,
We-
but you know the head of.
You got the letter that McMurdian sent to me and Barrow. Our ogres were to support this attack.
That's it. Ogres, no giants, no.
Well,
Like,
we had ogres, but I assure you, Hook Mountain was not the only base of operations McMurdian had. You were there at his fortress, Fred. You saw the size of his army. He has an uncountable number of giants under
ogres
his
are coming.
employ.
Giants, maybe. Fred's got a kind. Not wrong about that. Like you can see Fred kind of pull Lucretia out of his bag. Like try to pull her out if I can.
You want to try and pull her out of the bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Vasriel, you will see Fred reach into a bag of holding and pull out a 15-foot long snake woman. She weighs several hundred pounds, and she probably takes up about half of the conference room. You see the mayor, her eyes just go fucking wide, and she immediately just starts reaching for a revolver and just aiming it at the horrible snake monster. And she says, "What the
Vast.
fuck is that?"
Wait, hold on.
I can get you a picture of this character. Hold on.
Vast is gonna start stepping back and just have his hand over his gun.
Yeah, this like half snake woman comes out. Let me see if I can get you a picture of her.
Yeah, you're not
Houston,
wrong. You're not wrong to do that.
Houston, you said this thing stabbed you?
Yes.
And sitting in your chair. Oh, that's lady that talks a lot.
Yeah, this woman. Except she's like 14 feet long.
How big is this room?
Not big enough is the answer.
Why did you take it out? Oh,
I am
it's
not a thing, Esmeralda. Though from the sound of it, you're not much of a thing either.
oh, that's not nice. I mean, it was nice either, but still, God, Fred, put it back.
All right. First of all, she's a person. She has feelings. And second of all, hell's rude. And third of all, how the hell did you get in my bag? I don't remember how the hell you got
Uh,
in my bag.
with a flash of magic, the snake woman disappears and she transforms herself back into a human. As she says, "Well, I've got plenty of faces, Fred. Some of which you haven't yet you've yet to see."
Does Gothi recognize that form?
Oh, Gothi recognizes that face.
Okay.
You! What are you doing here?
Hi
You're
there.
not doing this, aren't you?
All right.
Did you not realize?
Shoot.
Did you not realize me and Fred were dating?
Well, he did say something about dating someone.
She sticks out her
Fred,
tongue. She sticks out her tongue at Gothi, and it's like uncomfortably long.
I wasn't interested in him, so.
Well, he's mine now.
Okay, you can keep him, I guess.
Licks her
Gothi's married.
lips. Yes, I know. She's married to the tin can. I
Be
wished her a
nice,
good day.
Lucretia.
I'm not
Be
married yet.
nice.
We haven't had ceremony.
Alright. Lucretia, are you okay? That's all you know about what's going on here? Nothing else, nothing special?
You know as much as I do. We were to support McMurdian's attack. If you want more information, I'd suggest you ask a stone giant, not me.
Well, do you happen to know Stone Giant?
Oh, I
I don't
guess.
know anything. Sorry.
Oh, I only know a few stone giants, she says, eyeing Anne. None in McMurdian's army, though.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. I wouldn't even know.
Perhaps when the battle's
Lucretia,
over, you can give one of them a what you did to me.
You know, this would be a really good time for me to use a divination spell if I could do
Yeah, if
that.
only you didn't ban the Divination Scroll.
okay, Lucretia,
You can
give me
still
a fa-
cast divination spells using it, just costs 2 slots. And
That's
you
why I
can
don't
still
have them
use
prepared.
scrolls and
I'm just
whatnot.
like, does anyone have a divination scroll around here?
I know
That-
someone that might.
Yeah, there might be one at the cathedral.
Yeah.
Maybe.
or what's Caius doing? He's going to the hag's place. Right, Caius? Yeah.
Yeah, she might have one.
Caius comes, oh yeah, that's where Caius is going. Yeah, so Caius, you head down to what's it called, the druid sorcerer's place. You will find that she is in fact nowhere to be found. The portal you found in there has now deactivated, but your backpack and crossbow are still where you left them.
Fuck yeah! Kai screams
Your
in
stuff
excitement.
is there, but the person isn't.
I don't really care about the person as much as I care about my stuff.
Alright, well, your stuff is in fact there.
Well, I was hoping she was going to be here. Maybe we can look around and find something that could help us.
You want to search through her house?
Cast detect magic. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, like
I
half of
trust
everything
them.
in here is probably minorly magical.
Can we focus on anything that's divination?
You find, uh, you find, hold on. You find a gem. It's glowing faintly divination.
I'm gonna look around the room to our magic proficient friends and ask any one of them if they want to see what this guy does.
Maybe.
I can assist. I can do spellcraft too. But I figured one of you might be a little bit better. Specifically, you should.
Oh, I thought you went off by yourself.
I figure the party is sticking together for the time being. Just because we
Mm.
have so many people here.
Yeah.
Right.
I can
Yeah.
do it myself. I don't mind. I try to stick with everybody.
Well, you can roll me a spellcraft check if you'd like to try and identify this.
And I
Okay.
guidance myself. Wow.
This gem glows white. It's a flashlight.
Yay. Okay, well,
How
let me put it
useful.
back.
Can I appraise it real fast?
I mean, it's probably worth a few gold.
Yeah, I only asked that because if it was worthwhile, I was gonna leave something
Oh.
behind and saying that.
No,
hey, we took
what
something
I'm
from
trying
you.
to say is that her house is full of magical shit, but it's like, this is a hat that will give you pleasant dreams while you worn. Or like, this is a ring that will turn you to stone, but only if you're willing. Or like, this is a magical iron pot, like an iron pot, but the handle never gets hot. That kind of shit.
The last one's pretty
Kathy,
useful.
I mean, if you want it, you can take it, but it's mostly minor magical household shit as opposed to like adventuring level stuff.
I don't know if Vass would need it, but I know it's pretty useful.
No, it's not why I'm here. I got my backpack and my crossbow. Is there any hint as to where she is?
I think you know exactly where she went, Caius. She told you.
I don't remember. That was so long
I
ago.
know. Sucks, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
You might want to go back and watch the VOD like 20 episodes ago.
I could do that actually.
Because she's been gone for a while. But you find your stuff.
We're gonna be sitting here and 2 more hours through
Okay,
the
well,
session.
no.
Kais is gonna shout where she went.
Yup, also possible.
Okay,
Alright,
well, that was a fail. Anyone else want to go?
what does party do?
If you're looking for Divination Scroll, the cathedral might have something.
I like that idea.
It's
Yeah.
worth a shot.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, party heads to the cathedral. Party walks inside. Who here in this party's actually met Father Xantus before?
Hello,
Literally
Uh,
just
I
you.
think.
What, Gothy?
Caius is met.
Oh yeah, Caius and I think just Caius. Yeah, only a few of you guys have actually met Father Xantus, but well, let me see if I
Yeah,
can get you a picture of him.
he,
There.
he partially helped us kill the succubus.
Yeah, as you guys bring another another horrible demon to his temple. Alright. Do. And there we go. And alright, so you guys meet this fella. He seems rather surprised to see you guys, all things considered. You kind of find him in the middle of contemplative prayer, at which point an acolyte walks over, hands him like an apple. He takes a big bite out of it, and he's like, should be good enough. Make sure you prep these for the Esmeralda Festival. At which point the party walks in and is like, oh, who would Yusjin, I recognize that face. Who are your friends?
This is. He's just gonna introduce them all, and then get right to the point afterwards. Anyway, there's going to be a bunch of ogres attacking Sandpoint. Do you have any
What?
divination scrolls?
I'm sorry, child. You said there was going to be ogres near Sandpoint?
You should probably not just bring that up willy-nilly around here.
I'm sorry, I
Just,
didn't quite hear what you said there.
we just need some scrolls, if it's possible.
I mean, your lordship, he says, addressing Yusjin and Caius. This entire cathedral is technically your property. You may take what you wish, though I ask you leave a donation so we may replace whatever you may take.
Of course. Do you have any divination spells that could sense where an opposing force could be coming from by any chance?
Not person per se, but I do believe we have a locate object scroll in the back.
Can you,
Wait.
Yusjin,
Raza is gonna be
Are-
part of that army, right? So do I remember
Maybe. I'm
Raza
not
has?
sure.
is that an object or a person?
I mean, technically he's a skeleton, but I'm thinking more of like Raz's shirt or something. Would that be like maybe specific stuff like that?
Like his
You know that locate
stone.
object works on it. It is a circle centered on you with a radius of around half a mile. You can locate a well-known or clearly visualized object, or you can search for general items, in which case you locate the nearest one of its kind. Attempting to find a certain item requires a specific and accurate mental image.
Wait, Roz is a fucking skeleton. What happened while I
No,
was working on?
he is not.
Oh
I'm
wow.
pretty sure.
Oh okay, so he's not a bone walker anymore.
He was normally
He-
resurrected by Tarek.
He was never a bone
Oh.
walker.
Okay,
I
cool.
wanted to be one, but no.
We del-
Technically, everybody's a skeleton. That's
Everyone's a skeleton that's just wearing skin.
True.
exactly. Skin is an object. Can we locate an
Actually,
object skin?
actually, hold on. Can you
Locate
roll?
skin.
What's it called? Oh yeah, he still has that. Actually, Father Xantus is gonna say, I still have this that you guys gave me a few months ago, and he's gonna pull out the scroll of scrying you guys sold to him.
Ooh.
That you guys sold
We
him when you
get-
were like level
That's
2.
that's pretty
What do you do?
useful. Yeah, that'd be
I
pretty
could
useful.
hand you this. Would this be useful?
Absolutely.
All right.
What is
Would
it?
you be willing to offer a donation to the church if you'd like it back?
I'll give
Yeah, of
you
course.
All right. How much do you donate?
How much is
200
that
gold.
worth?
200 gold. Father Xantus will take it, and he will hand you guys the scroll of scrying that you sold to him
is-
like 5 months ago.
You are very generous, friend. Damn.
I have a
All
lot of
for
money
100
now.
gold. I thought it was
Scrolls are
900.
expensive.
Yeah, 200 gold. That's not even a quarter of the cost of this item.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
this item's worth like 1,000 gold.
Yeah, scrolls are
I'll,
expensive.
I'll give him
then I'll
another
give
like
him.
500.
Then
I'll
Yushin
give
is
him
a
another
millionaire.
500.
He has a million scrolls.
All right. I hope you have a mirror.
Is that a thing we need? Okay.
That's
Alright.
not
All
too
right,
difficult to find.
Yushin says, "Oh, do we need a mirror?" As he says, as he remembers, "Oh yeah, I skipped all those divination courses."
Now we gotta go find a mirror now.
Oh, not just any
Yeah.
mirror.
Go on.
Oh, it has to be specific. Okay.
Have you never scryed on someone before, wizard? I thought they went through this thing in your freshman year.
I may or may not have not paid attention at all.
Well, personally, I usually use holy water for this sort of thing, but my understanding is that if you want this to work from an arcane perspective, you would need a mirror of silver.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pure
Is that
We
silver.
might
right?
be able to.
Oh,
We
yeah,
might be
Oh,
able to
that's a
find
lick.
one of those
okay.
at the glassworks. Let's go. Let's go ask my uncle. Let's see if he has one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm.
You
You know,
can roll
he
me.
sells shit.
You can roll me a spellcraft check, and I'll send you the scrying spell.
Yes, please. Hold on.
All right.
All right. So we need.
I know you flunked this class, but like,
Does a 34 make it?
even accounting the penalty you take for this being your opposed school, yes, 34 makes it.
Level 10.
Congrats,
Wow.
you understand the basics of scrying.
Here I come.
Well, only the basics with a 34?
Well, he did
Could
sleep
use-
through the
could Eugene use
class.
the scroll through his hour.
All right, but yes, you guys get the scroll.
All right. Now we need a mirror, a silver mirror.
You realize there is a slight roadblock to being able to use this spell, and I'm being nice to you.
Interesting. Wait, can't we? No, that wouldn't work that well, huh? All right, let's find a mirror then.
Alright.
Uh,
Pure silver
go.
mirror.
Let's go ask my uncle. He sells shit. Probably has one. Maybe. Hopefully.
That would be nice.
All right,
All right.
what's it called? Isn't your uncle's shop have a BRB Tamriel sign on at the moment?
No, I told you like that was like years ago.
Oh, you're not currently in Tamriel or anything?
No, that was years ago.
All right.
How did you.
Where did you say that? I distinctly remember you saying your father was in Tamriel.
No, uncle. He was
Or yeah, your
he
catfolk uncle.
yeah. It was hold on. I
Well,
told you like
what
before.
channel did we talk about this in? I'm sorry.
I think it was in random.
Spelljammer, Skyrim. He's out of contact. Oh yeah, we talked about this. I remember this. Yeah, your
Yeah.
dad, your uncle was in Tamriel, but he is now back. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So, what was the name of your uncle's shop again?
I don't think I gave him I gave him the name.
Do you want to name it?
Jackie's Emporium.
Jackie's Chan house.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Is that really the name of the show?
It is now.
Jackie Chan's house.
Or Jackie's chain.
Uh,
Jackie's chain of houses.
Yeah.
All
oh
right.
yes, I know this place.
All right. Yeah. Vassal. What's it called? Walks over. You see the general store, and you will see a catfolk man out in the front. Fred, do you want to describe what this character looks like?
Yeah. He's kind of like a. You know how Maine Coon cats look? Like really full of fur and shit, like really puffy. He's
Yeah.
kind of like. It's kind of like his whiskers are tied into a beard. He's wearing like dyed leather fabrics and stuff. Like really Khajiit like in a way. You get me?
Hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
You just casually see him like holding a few things. He's counting out some septums. You see him take like the gray cowl of Nocturnal. He just puts it on his stand over here. Ah, Fred! He says on you guys just getting within like 2 blocks of him. You see this man just shout incredibly loudly. Fred, I didn't expect to see you back so easily.
Yeah, I don't think I've introduced the party to
No, you've
Jackie,
never.
have I?
I don't think you ever have.
Only Tarek knew. Only
Yeah.
Tarek knew.
So he is going to say, "Welcome, welcome. You bring customers."
All right, right.
Hello. Oh, we cut out again.
Yeah, sorry. Fred's just asking if you have something really specific.
Absolutely. But you're going to need to tell me who all your friends are.
Okay.
Come. We've got plenty of things for sale.
Alright, just fucking piles into the store.
All right.
Alright.
I hope this
So,
store is big enough to fit everybody.
Oh, absolutely. It's like a TARDIS in there.
alright, so Fred's just gonna introduce everyone to Jackie. Alright, so I was wondering if you had like a pure silver mirror, if you had anything like that.
Pure silver mirror. Pure silver. I have a few silver bars.
Uh-huh.
Do you happen to have a mirror and the ability to combine those?
I got some silver emerald necklaces, silver sapphire necklaces, regular silver necklaces. We got some old ore here. Silver. I've got this. He pulls out like a great sword. I think this is made of silver. Not reflective though.
Would I know if a specific blacksmith could make us a mirror out of pure silver and
Alright.
the glass?
I mean, if only there was a glassmithing is a bit of a specialized trade. There's only like 3 or 4 glass foundries in like the entirety of probably this half of the world. If only you knew someone with access to a glass foundry. If only.
Yeah, if only there was
If
one
only there was a glass foundry
specific
somewhere near here.
somewhere.
Actually, points. Alright. So,
I've got silver iron and I've got silver ingots. No mirrors though.
oh yeah, how much you want for the ingots?
For you, Fred, no charge.
No. I gotta give you some money. It wouldn't be fair for me, Fred's gonna put down like 50 gold pieces.
No, Fred, I'm not going to charge you. Your friends I will charge. But you, if you need silver ingots for some God's forsaken reason, you take some silver ingots.
Fred's gonna insist upon it. Come on, take it.
All right, roll me diplomacy to convince your dad to take, or your uncle to take your money.
I'm just bullying him.
Okay.
All right.
You win it. What's it called? There's a few more back and forth of like, no, you take it, no, you take it, no, you take it. I insist. Before finally you are able to convince your father to simply give you a 100% discount, or possibly a 90% discount with a 10% extra discount over time. At which point he takes the money, or 50 gold, and you gain about this would be 10 silver ingots.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we got silver ingots.
It
Now,
weighs 10 pounds.
First,
How
this
big
casual.
is that sword?
It is quite. Oh, the sword he showed off. It is quite large. Yes, probably about as tall as you.
Which one?
The sword I linked in Discord.
Okay, who is it taller than? Or
You.
tall as?
It's like 5 feet long.
Okay, so Gothy. All right.
Yes.
And Anne's gonna look at it with eyes with wonder. Ooh, how much is that?
Oh, you want it?
Yes.
Well, you're friends with Fred. How much money? What's it called? I'd be willing to part with this for 10,000 gold.
Oh.
Only 10,000 gold.
It's quite the rare sword.
Can I detect magic on it?
You ever played Dragonborn?
Yes.
You know what this does.
Interesting.
I don't have that much. That's a good thing. I don't think you'd be able to carry it. That little one. I can at least try.
It is. Hold on. It is. Yeah, it is. It is 10,000 gold. If you would like this, this is called a Blood Skull Blade. It is a +1 greatsword, and as a standard action, you can basically shoot a wave of magical energy out of it.
Interesting.
And it can also get you through very specific puzzles.
Yeah,
Say.
wrong universe, unfortunately.
Anne's gonna look sad and say, "No, I can't afford it."
It's quite the rare greatsword. If you're willing to take it off me, I'm willing to sell it.
You didn't hear me?
Oh, did you say? Oh, sorry. I thought someone else was talking. Never mind.
No, I'm the only female here, so I don't know how you got confused with it.
I have a lot of tabs open. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Anne's
He's
gonna
playing
look.
3 games at once.
Something like that.
Anne's gonna look sad and say, "Oh, I can't afford that. Never mind."
Well, if what I say is true, and I have been hearing some rumors actually. I think Gothy, one of your friends, came by and told me that there's going to be an attack on the town. War means
Word
good
spreads
business.
fast.
War is good business. I've been talking to the mayor and selling them a fair number of weapons. If you find anything value, I trust in you, Fred, to keep me and my shop safe, and if you find anything valuable on those giants, I will say I'd be happy to trade them for this old sword.
Fred glances at Anne. I said, all right. I'll see what I can scrounge up when the time comes. Got my word on
Assuming,
that.
of course, we don't all horribly die, because if we all horribly die, then unfortunately the deal is invalid.
Fortunately for you, you have the Sentinels protecting your town.
Yep.
You'll be just
Indeed.
fine.
I've heard
Who keeps spreading this news? Who keeps spreading this news that we're getting attacked? I'd rather not have the town in panic.
Probably because we're like talking about it as we go between buildings.
True.
You guys are not very subtle.
Yeah.
Also,
Subtleties
I think you can hear from miles just fine.
I've heard many good things about your group here, Fred. Especially about that one. He points to Caius and says, I heard you suplex the dragon.
Wait, what? Did I miss this?
Huh?
Say what?
I think I missed it.
He points to Caius and says, I heard you suplex the dragon.
Caius flexes.
Oh, I killed a giant dragon, and I tore off its head. Tore off its head and used it as. I tore off its head and used the skull as part of my part of the symbol of my clan.
Jackie laughs and is just like, the fact that you say you killed the dragon with as much enthusiasm as I say when I make a sandwich puts me in a relatively good mood.
Oh, sorry.
I killed.
No, she is saying that enthusiastically. I'm just running out of air. just running out of air for some reason.
I have no fear. I think we're all going to be getting through this just fine. I am
like
optimistic
this.
while we have gods defending our city.
He's
Which
gonna.
one?
You, of course. And everyone goes
Okay.
silent.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Eugene is gonna
you
shake
guys
his
are
hand.
legends compared to most people here, if I'm not selling that completely. The things you have done are literally, like, make you got, like, there's probably not a single person from here to Magnamar who has not heard you, whether it's legal or whether what they hear is true or not.
What?
Mm.
There's like rumors.
Heard rumors and stories about you guys. You guys are famous.
I mean, you flatter us, sir, but we're not gods.
If we're famous,
Yeah.
can we start a cult?
Like, I'm not gonna say you guys are superhero tier right there, but you're getting there. You guys
So
are like
we
you guys are
mercenary
like
tier.
Teen Titan tier.
We became famous by destroying a cult, and now you want to start another one.
But we're cool.
Well, yeah, exactly. We could be a good cult.
It's called a church, sir.
I'm glad someone agrees with me.
When was the last time you went to church, Jackie?
Oh, it's a long story. I've been trying to go to church with damn elves. I'll tell you it when you're older, Fred.
There is a
These stupid
very nice
elves really turned
cathedral
me.
right over there.
Indeed, the cathedral here. I probably should be praying for my life, to be honest, but Fred, you put me at ease. Go out there and give them hell, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we're trying our best, right, guys? I'll try to. All right. So Fred's just casual holding like 10 bars of fucking silver. All right,
Jackie fist pumps you as you guys leave.
yeah, the cool uncle.
All right, what do you guys do?
Let's head to the glassworks, get a mirror.
All right. Party heads to the glassworks. Do you guys remember what's it called? Oh yeah. Also, most of the party hasn't actually been here before. I think it's literally
No.
just Caius and Vastriel that have been to this part of town before. And
Yes. And knows the true
oh
stories of what happened here.
yeah, and actually, you guys are going to approach the glassworks. It appears to be working. It is definitely in a bit banged up condition, or at least most of the party will see the glassworks as in the banged up condition. Caius and Vastriel, however, will see this place as in absolutely excellent condition compared to the condition you guys left the glassworks in. At which point, you bang on one of the doors. An employee opens the door, recognizes you immediately, and says, hold on a second, I'm going to go put boss back together," and closes the door.
But
All right.
Together? That's an android.
Do you guys just wait there, or?
I will enter.
All right,
Yeah,
you
I can
enter
do
the
that.
door. Immediately, you feel a intense heat on your face. Though, considering you've been fireballed before, it's probably just a slight heat to you. As you walk inside the glassworks, I can give you a map of the place if you'd like. As you
Yes,
see
please.
hammering away, a whole bunch of smith, glassmith. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I'm doing something else.
Are you cheating on me?
No. I just forgot
You
to
won't.
mute myself. Sorry.
All right. But on the where is it? Where is Yeah, that was his name. All right. About 5 minutes later, as you guys enter your way into the glassworks, again, it's quite hot. And you can clearly see it is actively being working. You're going to see this fella approach you guys. He appears to be a human. He appears to be in about his late 50s or so. Maybe even older, really. He
It
approaches
looks
you all.
pretty gray.
He has a incredibly bushy It's called an incredibly bushy set of hair, but surprisingly no mustache. He has a top hat on. He is carrying a cane. He makes his way over to you and says, "Excuse me, what exactly are you all doing trespassing in my glass factory?"
We need a mirror real quick.
And you can buy a mirror real quick from one of the shops in town which I sell my goods at. Is there a problem? I will have you arrested. I will have you arrested for trespassing.
Please, sir, we're
Arrested?
just trying to do
I'd
business.
rather not have that. No.
Okay,
Let's go
what?
work.
Well, I think we should go to the shop and get a mirror, guys.
Back to
But we don't-
Jackie's.
But we need a silver mirror. Why do we come here? Don't you need a
Why would that?
blacksmith?
Why in the nine hells would you need a silver mirror?
He's gonna hold up the
We
scroll.
need it for spells.
Oh,
None of your
God.
business, actually.
Spells killed my brother. I don't want to hear it.
And spells will keep you from being killed. Now,
Really now? You're thinking...
we want to do business
Is
now.
there another serial killer running around killing wealthy businessmen?
Almost.
That's
Pretty much.
half true.
Pretty bad.
Guys, at this point, I think we should just tell them what's up.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No, the
No.
less people to know, the better.
You guys
I think.
spill the beans more.
No, don't.
No. No.
No, please don't.
Look,
Let's
I...
not.
Well,
Let's
all
Well-
I'm
go to the
saying
shop.
is, from my perspective, it sounds like we're threatening him.
And from my
Also that.
perspective, it sounds like you are in very desperate need of a mirror. And
Yeah.
as not normally do this, but you also look like the sort of people that are fabulously wealthy. And I would be more than happy to sell you such a mirror were you to give me a certain amount of upcharge.
How much?
How desperate do you want that mirror?
How much can a mirror really cost?
It costs as much as you are willing to pay for that mirror, because you
Right,
you
5
seem to
gold.
be in quite desperate need, and I am in quite desperate need for money. So I'd
6
say a
gold.
normal mirror would take us about an hour to produce. So let's
7 gold.
per second.
What?
8
8
gold.
Per second.
1 gold.
No, I think we're gonna start with 10 gold a second.
Half a copper.
Fuck you.
Isn't
You
a
guys
mirror
don't know
okay.
how to negotiate, do you?
10 gold anyway?
Does a Mako still own the deed to this building?
No, the deed to this building was sold to my brother John Wilkes Booth. I inherited it after he died.
Oh, yeah. We
My
did do
name is
that.
Edwin
And you
Booth.
Are you
Hmm.
telling us that you're gonna treat friends of your brother in such a way?
You knew my brother?
We sold this place to him.
You sold this place to him? My understanding
Indeed
was
we
the
did.
local tavern keeper sold this place to him.
And we were working with the tavern keeper at the time.
Really?
We were there, negotiated prices.
Well, I assure you, it is in the sort of building that you sold to my brother. He invested an enormous amount of money into retaking this and making it a much more profitable endeavor than the absolute shanty town that you all sold him. So if you're asking for a renegotiation of the deed, I am absolutely not going to be saying so. My
Not a
brother poured his
Not
life's work
interested.
into this glassworks.
Just that when
And we heavily
Alright.
respect him. And we are not asking for the deed. We are just asking for 1 mirror.
Alright, listen, I'm gonna just break that up real quick. Alright, listen, there's gonna be an attack on the town, and I just want a mirror so I can make a silver mirror so I can scry on them and figure out where they're coming from.
There's gonna be an attack on the town?
Yes.
That's what
Now,
I said.
please, can we get a mirror?
He thinks to himself and says, "If it is for the sake of national security, then I shall give you a mirror at no cost. On one condition.
Thank you.
What?
I am in the business of glassmaking. Wars and battles are not good for the glassmaking industry, as you can probably guess, more so than most. If a single thing happens to this factory as a result of whatever battle it is that you and your adventuring buddies are planning, I will be sending you an invoice for this mirror so long that it makes its way to Magnemar. Understood?"
Well, we're not
Ye-
planning the attack,
We're
so
trying to prevent the attack, so you don't have to worry about us.
Then I suggest
I
you
don't
make
like-
sure nothing happens to my glassworks.
And
You're
I,
not
I
a
don't
cool
like
business
this
guy, you
deal.
know?
and I suggest you take the necessary precautions to protect your stash, since we've given you advance warning.
And what am I supposed to? And what exactly am I supposed to do? I can't exactly load everything up on a cart.
Well,
yeah, you
you either
can.
do that, or we take it as you not caring for your supplies and allowing.
I
you to
care
do
very much for my supplies. Me and my brother built this
I know
business
this.
up from the town up. I don't want anything to do with this violence that you're planning.
All right, listen.
I know
The more
for a
time we
fact this
spend
We're
place
not
has a
here,
good.
bringing it.
I
Just
know for a fact this place has a good
take care of your
basement.
goods.
Yes, I can move everything into the basement. I am just. Look, I'm offering you the mirror carte black if you make sure my business is not harmed. That's all I'm saying.
deal.
We will do our best effort.
Done.
Fine.
Frederick, go
Uh,
grab one of the mirrors we're going to be sending to Magdamar. Give it to this ruffian. And within 5 minutes, he hands you like a massive, like, probably like you know those like giant, like 50-foot-inch TVs? That, but like a mirror,
Well,
made of pure silver.
Oh, so this is a
I don't like
silver
this.
mirror in and of itself.
Yes, it's like fully framed and everything.
Fred's
Oh,
just
okay.
looking down at his. He's looking at his gold, silver ingots. Well, that makes things easier.
Well, let me
Yeah.
let me get you a picture of what you just got. It is. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not. Yeah, I realize Google Images is probably not the best place to search for mirrors for obvious reasons. But
Can we just do the scrying now then?
It's
yeah,
going to
absolutely.
take us a second.
Yeah, this is about 20 pounds of mirror. It's also very fragile.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, let's just do the scrying then.
You cast scrying?
Awesome. Wait, hell, can we just do this here real quick?
No,
I mean, as
let's
long as you
take
don't.
this outside.
I ask you
Where?
don't cast magic inside the building.
You know how this works, right, Houston?
Yeah.
Scrying is not an instantaneous spell. Let's take this outside.
Let's bring it to the Sentinel's Isle, I guess.
Alright, the party heads back to Sentinel Island. Let me move you guys back to Sentinel Island. Doo-doo.
2 of us are carrying the mirror, at least.
Yeah, I figure if you guys are carrying this mirror, it is incredibly fragile. This is like you can put this in the bag of holding, Jim, but it's not going to be usable when you take it back out.
Yeah, I don't think it'll
This is
fit in
not a
the-
mobile light spell component.
It is if it's not this size, but
Well, it needs to be very large for scrying to work.
Anyway.
Anywho,
there's no
you
like
guys
pure
carry
silver.
the mirror back to Sentinel Island. Where would you like to put
Yes,
it?
we do.
I will spawn a token for you. Oh, let me unhide everything on Sentinel Island. I don't remember why I even hid stuff on this map because you guys own everything. Alright.
Yeah, why'd you hide our secret room?
I don't remember why I did so. But anywho, well yeah, it's where would you like to put your mirror?
This looks safe enough.
You put it in your servants' quarters. Your servants hang up your mirror for you.
Awesome. Let's do it.
They have a fancy mirror now.
Indeed. What do you guys do?
I mean, isn't he casting scrying?
I
What?
need you to say I'm casting scrying.
I am.
Okay. I need you to say that is all. Yushin walks over the mirror, he pulls out the scroll, he reads the scroll, and as he's reading the scroll, he realizes he must say a name.
Braza.
You say Raza. It's called. You know this subject quite well. Do you have any sort of connection to him? Do you
I
have
may
a?
have some of.
You may have what?
No. Actually, no. Don't. Let's see what do I have.
because the more connection you have to the subject, the less of a will save they get. Like if you have like a piece of hair, he takes like -10 to the will save. Do you have
Does
a picture
anybody
of
have a...
him? Do you have a possession of his?
Oh, Esmeralda might.
Do you have anything of Raz's?
I used to. I sold it.
Awesome.
I literally sold an ogre hook with the blood of
Yeah,
Raza on it.
you had
What
the
the fuck?
you had the perfect thing.
Oh no! For 5 gold too. No. For fuck's sake.
All right, so is that a no then?
No. I don't
Well,
have anything now.
Well then
Is
you
it
can.
still
oh
like it?
wait,
Is
I
like the
have
blood in
a...
your bag or something? Like is it stained on the inside?
Is there a stain in my
You
backpack, I
literally had
guess?
an ogre hook with the dried blood of Raza, which would have been perfect here, but no, you sold it, so that's gone.
Hold on.
For
I
fuck's
have I have a flask of acid that Raza handed to me. Does it still have like the Raza smell in it or something? Does that count?
That was a while ago. That's pushing it.
Ah,
Does it still have his fingerprints?
Do you have a picture of him? Do you have a garment of his? Anything like
Oh,
that?
come on. You didn't tell me you have a picture of me. Come on.
jeez.
A mental picture?
I got moss. Fingerprints probably.
Alright. In that case, if there's no other connection, Raza roll me a will save with a -5.
I have to open the sheet again. 1 second.
Yeah, I can roll his sheet. I can roll his will save for you, but it's your character, so.
Yeah, well, what's my plus on will saves? I want to roll it.
Alright, let me go grab your sheet. It's changed a fair bit.
Oh,
Let me. Actually, yeah, it has changed a fair bit. It's not the same as the sheet anymore. Let me go check that. Roll me. Will save. Oh no, where is?
Wait. Quick question: would a voice count?
What do you mean voice?
Like, if somehow we had Raz's voice in a way.
I mean, that would
Do
work.
you?
Do you have Raz's voice?
Hi, I'm Gothi. I can mimic voices.
That,
Right?
Would
that
that work?
mimic no, but if you had like a recording of him on that magic item, that would work.
Like, Fred's gonna kind of. You see Fred kind of like think hard, and remember that thing. Remember that thing like back in Eterna when Raza died, and Fred like people, everyone heard like kind of a weird recording in a way.
no, I
Like
do
I
not.
don't.
Slightly.
So like
No.
yeah, like way back. I'm sorry. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but way back in it like in Eterna when Raza died,
In
uh,
the Citadel, yes.
like Fred kind of like Fred's arm kind of like his memories transferred into like audio in a way. So kind of in a way he has Raz's voice, but it's kind of in his memories in a weird way. Would that work?
Hold on.
I,
I'm already
That's
rolling the will save. 1 second, and I nat one my will save.
oh, never mind then. Never mind.
that works.
Nice.
I didn't even need to add in Raz's bonus. I nat one the save. And okay. Alright, so that is perfect. Alright, so
With a -5.
yeah, so there's
-4.
oh no, he has like +11. I'm saying he rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so the death fails. You can see and hear the subject in all surroundings. Cool. Alright. So Yuzhin's mind leaves his mind, and he ends up in a different part. Did I do let me move that. And where's Yuzhin? Yuzhin. That one. Cool. All right. So Yuzhin's mind finds himself in a different situation entirely. Let me describe this where you find your mind.
I'm very curious.
All right. Where is? Yeah. So Yuzhin, you find yourself looking at a room that is made of stone. The walls and floors glitter with a thin coat of frost. Directly above you, there is a 50-foot long shaft that leads up to another weird stone room. Currently, the chamber you're inside of is a very frosty chamber with a domed 20-foot high ceiling. The floor here is completely frosted over, and it almost like it seems like there's an indoor blizzard happening in here. There is currently you see Raza. He is currently standing over a coffin. He cracks his knuckles and he just punches that coffin as hard as he can, and you hear like a ching sort of sound of like metal on metal. At which point Raza yells, "God damn it!" in common, and proceeds to punch the coffin again. Every single time, clearly he hurts his hand, and but you do see a bigger and bigger crack forming inside of said coffin, and he
This
just appears to be
coffin.
taking a fist and just punching it very hard.
So this coffin looks pretty like important and valuable. Do I
It
recognize it
looks
from
to
any
be
of
made
my
of solid
studies?
gold.
Uh-huh.
In a frozen room.
In a frozen
Okay.
room. Well, actually, let me reveal a bit more of what this room looks like to you, Yuzhin. You see these like cold dancing flames everywhere. Yeah, you see Raza just punching the coffin, hurting his hand, maybe pacing around a little bit. Occasionally, he's just like, "Fucking damn it, Tobias!" and he punches it again.
Oh.
Can I spellcraft check the flames?
You can roll me spellcraft check on those flames. Yep.
You cut out again, I think.
I said yes. You can roll me spellcraft check on the flames. This is magical cold. Absolutely, you can definitely tell these flames are generating cold in a way that's not necessarily specific to any spell, but almost as if to keep this room that it is in blizzard-like conditions.
Uh-huh.
Like this is some strong abjuration magic.
So what about the coffins? What do I know about that coffin?
Oh, it is covered in Thessalonian runes.
I can read Thessalonian.
You can read Thessalonian. What does it say on the coffins? Does it even say what it is? Oh yeah, it does. Here lies the Black Monk, guardian of lore and of the writ and entrance of arcane might. Hold him, Lord of green light, master of magic, master of unarmed combat. Gargoyles and saints keep him safe. May winters forever keep him cold, until the lore he guards shall be needed once more.
The Black Monk. Do I know what that is?
You can roll me a history check on that. Sorry for all the checks, by the way.
No worries.
He's good at checks.
Hey man, I don't mind.
Yeah.
If anyone.
I would be sweating if I had to do that many.
22. Never heard of the Black Monk before. You know that like unarmed combat and like monk stuff and especially arcane magic was like huge all the rage back in Thessalonian times, but you've never heard of anything specifically called the Black Monk.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe this is just so obscure that it's just beyond you. Until you become a lore master, that is. If you were a lore master, you'd just know everything. But yeah, you have no idea where or what is currently going on. But your scrying, it can last up to 9 minutes. Do you continue watching Raza for 9 minutes, or?
What, 9 minutes? What is it like 1 minute per level?
Yeah, it's 1 minute per caster level.
I have 10 levels.
No, it's caster level of the scroll.
Oh, that makes sense. Does he eventually break the coffin?
Oh yeah, also you are aware that certain spells can go through a sensor, but they only have a 5% chance per caster level of succeeding. All the detect spells and the message cantrip, if you have any of those prepared.
I mean, I have the permanency to detect magic.
Do you cast? What's it called? Oh yeah, the Raza himself is obviously covered in magical items, as you might expect, and the coffin itself is warded with abjuration. But I'd say in the 9 minutes you're watching him, 10, yeah, that'll do it. All right, so actually, it appears Raz is doing a bit more damage than you would have expected, and so a few punches later, about like a minute into this fight, you see Raz just punch this coffin wide open, inside of which you are going to see, hey, fella, let me get you a picture of what he fights, or what he sees rather.
Ooh.
Finder. Oh god, that looks horrifying.
Something that came out of the coffin, right?
Yeah. So basically, Raza smashes the coffin open, and out floats this guy. At which point it points towards Raza and begins muttering in ancient Thessalonian, "The green light! The green light! The green light!" And the creature's eyes burn green and looks upon Raza, and immediately it blasts green energy at Raza, and Raza begins fighting this creature.
The fuck?
And I'll say, just like midpoint of their battle is when your scrying spell cuts out.
Okay, then.
And we warp you back to Sentinel Island. Whoop.
So, any information?
That was useless.
Uh,
Oh, you found out where Raz is.
Did you actually find out where he is though?
Yeah, he was in this weird little chamber. I didn't see any entrances or any entrances or exits.
do we
it
know
was-
where this room is, though?
I wish I could tell you honestly.
Okay.
Well, he's not
So-
marching towards here, so that's good.
I guess you're right. So we probably have some time.
Yeah.
Now, this might be a little. Who is this Razzie character we've been hunting down?
Yeah, you guys kind of need. He has a few people could be confused.
Well,
Right.
he's our friend, but I believe he's also backstabbed us, and now it seems like he's gonna be helping the ogres.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can
But not-
knock out with all of a punch, though. That's for sure. So watch out for that.
Not with them, currently at least.
Right.
What
he
was
was-
he doing then?
So there's this weird coffin, looked like a big golden coffin, basically. He absolutely destroyed it. He wrecked it, pulled it open. Mummy flew out. Mummy attacked him. They fought, and I didn't really see the end.
Would
I
would
do not know
anybody
what to
know
make of
anything?
it.
Does anybody know about any of this?
No. We did
How
not
about
know.
you, Jim?
Well, you should. Do you mention what was the mummy's name? Right? You called the mummy's name.
The Black Monk.
Yeah, you guys are
Right.
welcome to roll me a history check on that, but it'll be real difficult.
I do not have any history levels, knowledge at least.
Go we'll try.
Someone needs to roll on that 20 for that.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just can't fish for nat 20s. That isn't how this works.
I know.
Can I roll for that name?
Do you have any ranks in history? And never heard of it.
Nope. Oh, that'll be
Do I?
Gothy. Gothy's never heard of it.
No. Well,
I
and
do have a
probably
rank in
also.
history.
You are welcome to roll it.
And then I type my name then.
I will say if you have less than +20, you're probably not going to succeed at this.
I got a 13.
Hey,
Yeah.
Save the nat 20s for combat this session.
Oh,
Well,
nat 20s, you're not going to see
there's
those
also
from me.
combat this session, so.
You're not going to see any of those from me.
None of you have heard of the Black Monk or have any idea where it was that used you was just looking.
Damn it. Isn't there anyone else? Can you scry again? Is it like expensive to scry?
I don't have a scroll.
Oh.
Yeah, we're locked off now.
Well, you could have, if only you'd scribed that scroll into your spellbook.
Well, yeah, that would take another day though.
Yeah, that takes time and
Yeah,
money.
we don't know how much time we have. Well, we have some time, I guess. I hope.
I hope.
When's
I
the
think we should.
festival?
Vassal, you're aware it's currently happening right now. That there's a harvest festival currently going on like today.
Oh,
It's only expected
okay.
to last like 1 or 2 days though.
Okay,
Hmm.
so it may not happen during the festival.
I think we should start, fortifying defenses, in my opinion.
I think
Try
I'm
our
gonna
best.
join in the festival. To be honest, I want to have some peace and quiet before the fighting starts.
Yeah. Also, you distinctly remember the mayor saying it was the Esmeralda Festival.
Yeah, I caught that. What? Why is it called that?
I was confused about that.
You could roll me a. Actually, I don't think
Oh,
it.
the festival? Because I haven't been here. Roll me a what?
Actually, no, it's not even. I don't think it would even be a roll. Where is
Has my doppelganger been up to stuff again? What?
No, it is. Where is it? Do. I'm sorry. Where is? No, I want to. No, out of character. What's it called? It's this thing called the Festival of Esmeralda. It's part of the Roll20 con that's happening this year.
Really?
Completely unrelated to your character.
Wow, they stole my name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a Harvest Wish called Esmeralda, and she's hosting festivals for all the games on Roll20 this year.
Okay, that is so coincidental. Okay.
Yeah, completely unrelated to your character.
Is it actually named that? Actually,
It is the Festival of Esmeralda. It is currently happening this week.
Damn it. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
so
it's fair then. It's fair.
what I've seen now is Critical Role stole 2 of my names. Roll20 stole Esmeralda.
All right.
So anyways, I'm gonna go join it because
in
I
any
really like
case,
the name.
There's a
We
festival
gotta start
going
suing
on.
them.
What
I
would
really
you?
like the name.
There
Anyways,
you go.
yeah.
Where would you guys like to do? You guys
As I
go
said,
all.
I'm joining the festival.
All right. Esmeralda heads to the Esmeralda Festival. Caius, Eustace, Anne, or you guys headed?
I guess Fred's gonna help try to think of how to board up defenses and stuff,
All right. Bye.
How many cannons do we have?
I believe it's just the 2 right now.
Just the 2.
Unless you've spent money on more cannons.
More
Not
firepower is
yet.
always better.
Yeah, where can we get more cannons?
The closest nearby town is Magdamar.
Answer is no then.
We do have a blacksmith who likes me, but not Caius.
You also have the gunsmithing feat, meaning you can make cannons.
Yes, exactly.
I will
Does
give you
anyone
tokens
actually
for
know
these
use-
2 cannons.
How much does it take to make a cannon?
That's a good question. Let me go open the firearms page.
Also, do the Bartarians have cannons on their ship?
They do not because they didn't finish making the ship.
Oh, that's true.
Do. Oh yeah, so there are. Siege. Yeah, cannons are quite expensive though. A regular cannon is around for like the smallest variety of cannon is around $6,000 to build. A Fiend's Mouth cannon would be around $9,000. A Bombard would be around $6,000. A standard Bombard $8,000, and a heavy Bombard would be $16,000. Not counting cannonballs or any fancy types of cannon shot.
Okay. That's a bit much.
Guns are really expensive.
Then
Again, if you guys pooled your money, you guys could conceivably build a second cannon.
I think.
what about?
I don't think we have many people who know how to use a cannon anyway, so we might.
Yes, you do.
Firearms are martial weapons. Anyone in this party who is proficient in martial weapons can use a cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not that difficult, but
that's-
they take a full round to fire and 3 full rounds to reload. So it takes a minute.
Oh, that might not be the best investment then.
Unless you have more than one you can of course have more than one person manning the cannon if you want a higher rate of fire.
See, I do have the stats for a light cannon with me still.
Yeah, there you go. You guys currently have 2 light cannons.
I think that if we have more people manning a cannon, then we probably won't need any more cannons.
Yeah, a light cannon, it is... Yeah, so a light cannon does 66 damage. It has a range increment of 100 feet. It crits for quadruple. It requires... the minimum crew is 2, at which point you'd be getting a shot off every other round. With a crew of 4, you can shoot it every round. And it has a speed of 10 feet.
Interesting.
I'm for the cannons. I want to man a cannon if it comes to it.
I'd say we have some of the.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you,
militia.
Vasriel. Thank you, Vasriel, for putting all the stats there.
Yes.
Oh, well, we do have the little dudes that we.
We do have access to a few people who can possibly man a cannon.
Yep.
And if you're crafting a cannon, it's like half the price, right?
Yep. So $3,000 if you're making it.
Do we know how to actually metalwork?
Vasriel does.
Hello.
You have a gunsmith.
Oh, that comes in very handy.
And yes, it does.
Eugene will pay for the $3,000 if you want to do that.
Okay. How long does it take to make a cannon?
3 days.
Oh.
You can make 1,000 gold worth of progress a day.
So if we put in more gold, I can work faster?
I mean, if you want to hire the entire town to make a cannon with you.
What about the blacksmith?
He's a member of the militia.
Work with him.
He's a member of the militia. He will do what you say.
Okay.
We also own his shop, so.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot your character's a noble. You literally own him.
I have not had to pay for a single thing in his shop yet.
I will say, if you want to make a cannon in a day, I would have to ask for that would be a very high craft check, and you would probably be paying double, yeah. But it would be possible.
Okay, so if we just pay the normal $3,000 for making it, and then have 2 people working on it, me and the blacksmith.
That you get it done twice as fast.
So day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to put in the time for that cannon.
Cannons are relatively simple weapons. For reference, making a longsword usually takes like a month. Firearms are comparatively very simple to make.
I think that's good then, because I doubt that they're gonna be here in like super soon because Raz is fuck. I don't even know what he's doing, but I assume he's like fairly far away.
He's busy, seems like.
Are you guys able to like talk to a god or something? Ask if they know about where these guys are?
No anymore.
Well, yeah, can you
Hmm.
just casually ask a god?
Hey God, can you do me a
We've done it
favor?
before.
I like how no one in the party questions this.
We've
mean,
done
me
it before
too.
with succubus. Like
Fair enough.
we can.
You know, I think Yujin is gonna have his owl kind of circle around the island as well. Just now that I think about it,
Okay, your
and just come back
owl
if
comes up, circles the island.
he'll come back if he sees anything suspicious.
I mean, you'll see probably a few goblins by the shore, but that's probably not suspicious.
I think
So
we should really.
I'll have him him to keep circling around.
Hoot hoot.
Very
Hmm.
nice.
But I think we should be like boarding up walls and stuff, and making it more like durable in a sense.
All right, what do you want to do?
I think we should test out the chain idea and see if that works.
I'm curious to know the length of what it can go.
All right, well, if you guys want chain, Das will provide you guys chain.
That's working with fast.
What exactly are
Yeah.
you guys trying to do?
Yushin, you want to try that lightning thing you said?
Which one?
When you like shock lightning, and it'll like damage.
All right, so what exactly are you guys trying to do?
It'll maybe damage.
Caius? Okay.
What I was so what I was suggesting was we like basically make the barricades out of metal, and then if they try to overrun the barricades, we just hit it with lightning because metal's conductive.
Barricades or chain?
Chain barricade, same thing, different pile.
They're very different, but
we could use chains on the barricades because chains are made of metal. And then someone shocks it with lightning and goes across the chains and across the barricade.
We could put chains on the outside and like reinforce the wall from the inside.
But if we're just testing it, all we have to do is see if the chains will conduct the electricity. It's not the lightning.
Well, they're metal, so they should.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably do that real quick. Like, and then we should try to board it from the inside and make it like reinforced, If that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, like the reinforced wall with
You guys
like
want
wood.
You guys want to nail chains to the walls?
Well, from the outside, we're trying to nail it, like wrap chains around the outer wall, and if anyone touches it, we can just shock it, and they'll just like shock them.
Here's the thing about that, though. If it's sturdy enough, they can just climb it. Easy. That's like making a ladder for them.
That's true.
But if they're climbing it and it's being hit with lightning, what do you think's gonna happen?
Can you pump constant lightning in it for the entire duration of this assault?
Like, it would be helpful at a moment. It's not like we can rain constant arrows on them at any given moment.
So I don't know if it's a good idea to have it scale the entire wall, but
we could probably
towards the bottom.
Leave it at the bottom. That's fine.
Yeah, towards the bottom. I think that's a good idea.
I think that maybe we'll call off this idea because I think it's a lot experimental for. There's a lot of ifs and stuff about this.
The mayor did say to try and not go crazy.
Right.
Big investment for a quick attack.
Yeah, we could reinforce the wall from the outside and inside and get some.
You think ogres and giants are just a quick attack?
party does have command over Sandpoint Garrison, so they can decide where they want soldiers to be. You guys
we
should
already
have.
stationed them,
Where did you
right?
station them?
From what I remember, Sandpoint Garrison, it's not that.
You want everyone at the garrison?
I think we'll have them stationed on the cannons.
You want, and where will the cannons be?
Probably on Sentinel Island.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so the entire
So-
garrison is going to be on Sentinel Island with the cannons.
How long is the
No,
range of
no.
cannons?
100
100
Yeah,
feet.
this is up for discussion, guys. Let's
So, from what we believe, they're coming from the north, correct?
Yes.
think.
Then
Think.
reinforce the north wall.
Yeah, I think most northern wall and the next one, the next entrance further south.
We'll have people
Yeah.
stationed at all the entrances, but reinforce the northern wall most.
Yeah.
So you want the garrison at all the entrances to the town?
Well, at least one person stationed at all the other walls, ready to run and alert us
Sound
if
alarm.
needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ring an alarm. Yeah.
So you want one person at every entrance and everyone else at the north wall?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
From any other wall, we're screwed, but
You guys tell me where you want your soldiers?
We've decided.
But
Alright,
we
that's a
should.
big soldier.
everyone will be at
Oh.
the north wall.
I see who our
But-
soldiers are now. We're screwed.
How long does it take to get from the north wall to the south wall?
Well, one, there isn't a south wall. But it would be, depending on how fast you're running, from here down the main square, down the side of the cathedral, that's around 400 feet there. And then if you want to go all the way down, that would be about 900 feet to get all the way down to the bridge to the Lost Coast. If you're flying, obviously, it would be a lot quicker. Depending if you have to follow the roads or not.
How long would it take for a guard to run that 900 feet?
Assuming he's
Or-
moving at 60 feet
Or one
per
of us?
assuming he is running at 60 feet around, probably around 10 to 12 rounds.
So about
60. Oh,
2
hold
minutes.
on.
That's
Yeah, about 2 minutes. No, it's like a minute and a half.
About a minute and a
Yeah.
half to run. Yeah, it's a big town.
Yeah, but that's amazing time. Like,
yeah. We could definitely react to an attack sighting in time.
Unless they attack
Well, the
on all
issue is
sides
we-
at once.
Well, if they attack on all sides at once, they've probably got enough people to screw us over anyway.
Yeah,
yeah.
we're doomed at that point.
I don't think your
So-
plan should include if they attack all at once, we're screwed. Because that's planning for failure.
Well, it's also like the plan includes if they attack from the sky, we're screwed. If they meteor us, we're screwed. Like, it includes a lot of we're
Alright,
screwed.
so you guys are okay with the town burning just because a few giants
okay.
can fly?
The meteor idea makes sense, but let's work with stuff that's like practical and actually makes sense. So let's not just put all our defenses
I
in
mean-
one.
We can see
think
them
we should-
coming, right? Can't we?
We should really put like at least
How
a
t-
few groups in each like part of it, and then like a good chunk of it be at like the main gate. But also we should kind of like add some like makeshift walls and sandbags right here, so we can have some sort of like defense, just in case if anything comes around, and we can just like if there's like a big bunch like right here, we can just call so it can group up, right?
I think if I have the owl circle around Sandpoint like a fair distance away, just kind of over and over, like then we could probably get a pretty accurate idea of like where they're coming from.
How giant are giants?
Big.
You can see them coming, all right?
Like 14 to 20 feet tall.
That's not
Yeah, but
that's not as tall as we need.
But still, we should probably the places with no walls. We should probably put some sandbags, some makeshift walls there. Have some sort of defense.
Are the bridges wooden?
The bridges are wooden, yes.
How deep is the lake?
It's not
Or
super
the
deep.
river?
It's the river here. It's like maybe 5 to 6 feet deep.
Oh, I have an idea. Do you still have barrels of gunpowder?
Oh,
Yeah. Why are there skulls and why are there red skulls on the bridges? What does that mean? You guys trying
It
to
is
blow the
also-
bridges?
That is a bit of a chokehold for them.
We
If
could, if they attack on that side, we could blow the bridges. You know?
it would also be nice if you also had somebody with a gun who could shoot from far away.
Yes, I also have a gun, so.
I have a gun,
Mm.
a literal cannon.
You have a big cannon. Actually. So I propose if they plan to attack if they come from the east side, we blow up the bridges and buy more time. But not right now, because they might not actually attack from there.
Yeah.
But we should still put some some sort of walling on the parts that don't have any
If it's
wall.
only sandbags or something, that's not going to do much. We would need to
Well,
build an actual full wall,
Which takes a lot of time.
If only
it
you
takes
had
time,
if only you
resources.
had magic.
Can magic
Looks at
instantly
Houston.
build at least
I
5-foot
mean,
wall?
how many spells have the word wall in their name?
Stone wall.
How long does that last? Does it have duration?
Forever. But no, I won't interrupt you guys. I'll let you guys do your planning.
You
Oh.
should be right back.
Yeah, you
This
should
is
use
not the
stone.
time you
You should.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
wall of stone could work, and we can just reinforce it with wood and stuff.
Yeah, if we can magically make a wall, easy. How high is
Yeah.
the wall? Do we know?
You can ask Houston.
He's
Good.
not here.
Well, he's pissing at the moment.
Spirit of
but
Houston, how high are your walls?
Houston
I
is
think
pissing.
it's just an earth moving spell, so you can make him as high as you want, really, if you cast a lot of it.
But still, we can add walls. Put
It's
some
just gonna be a wall of earth, right? It's not a wall where you can walk on. I think.
It's a wall.
Maybe if you shape it,
It's like a rock.
You can
like
only
made of rock,
spellcraft on how Wall of Stone works. If you guys don't want to wait for Houston.
Yeah. But still, I think we shouldn't put all our guards in the main gate. I think we should put a majority of them right there. But we should put a good
6.
at least a.
Not a clue.
Damn.
That's my spellcraft.
But you get what I'm saying? We should put at least a few more guards in each place, and then
Currently,
bump up
we could not equally space them out that we would have even equal on all 3. This is the best we have.
Do I know how Wall of
2
Stone
stationed.
Nope. I should also mention Sandpoint also includes a little bit of a peninsula over here where all the rich people live.
Where I live.
Yeah, where you and your entire family lives.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it now.
Where your friend Ameko lives, where the mayor lives.
My family matters. I matter.
I mean, they should probably just come inside the city. Probably.
But we're rich.
Well, we can't defend you.
I think what he's more saying is that you can't move a house.
Yeah, but we can't defend.
Arrogance can also lead to better prices.
What did you say?
Arrogance can also lead to better prices. Depending on who you're buying from.
So you rather have your family die than leave your house?
The life of
Well, I can't move my house. It's a
I know.
house. It's a
I
big
know.
house.
Still, so your house is worth more than your family.
What?
I think he's
It's
saying he
very
doesn't want
expensive
his house.
house.
I think he's saying he doesn't want his house destroyed.
Okay, so his house is worth more than his family. Okay, great.
All right, Easton, you're back, right?
Yeah.
You come
Yeah.
back from your piss and find the entire party yelling your name.
All right,
We need
so
magic.
Stonewall.
Magic.
How does that work?
What?
Stonewall.
The spell.
Stonewall isn't magic, but I can tell you about stone walls. I have some levels in, what's it called? Engineering.
No, we need you to create the stone wall.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yes.
Wall of
Yeah,
I
stone. Wall of stone.
What do you need?
That could
Just
We
work.
need a wall
you
of
know,
stone.
Cast.
it could work like
Okay.
in.
Our plan is to wall up the bridges, the one with the red crosses on it, the death sign on them. Wall those off, and possibly place gunpowder barrels on them so we can blow up the bridges if necessary. If they happen to come from that direction.
You guys realize that it actually, how long does it last?
Forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So if we have a couple days,
But how tall is the wall?
That's a good question. Let me go back into that page I just closed.
A wall of stone is 1 inch thick per 4 caster levels, and it composed of up to 1 5-foot square per level. You can double the wall's area by halving the thickness. You can create in almost any shape you desire. So you can use it to create a bridge or a ramp, and it can be destroyed by smashing it or other spells like disintegration. And if you want to span more than 20 feet, you have to buttress your wall, though, which will reduce the area.
But we have many days, possibly,
You don't
to
know how many days you have.
hopefully enough to make a cannon.
Alright. So, are you gonna make 2 walls, Houston, or just 1? Can you actually make more than 1?
Good today.
If it take an entire day per wall?
No, I prepared my spells and I only prepared 1 wall of stone spell.
Well, this tomorrow as well.
Is there though?
I mean,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
we should probably keep the guards on high alert in a sense, and you can try and like work on that.
I mean,
Didn't you say you wanted Onichi not at the front lines? Because she's one of those guard tokens.
No. We should probably put her like right here. Wait, didn't Onichi say she can make grenades?
Yes, I can.
Who's throwing question marks on the map?
Alright, so how many grenades do you think you make?
I can make a few. I need the proper materials.
What are those materials?
It depends what sort of grenade you're looking for.
Ones that blow up?
How was I about to say that?
Do you have any eggshells and pepper?
Somewhere.
Well, we mix those together.
Oh, wait, Fred's gonna pull out something, and it's gonna pull that egg. He got that from Mag Shop. He never used.
Someone here knows how eggshell grenades work.
Okay, so
I can make some of those.
Will explode. Like explosive, like devastating in the sense.
No,
or
it'll explode and throw the pepper in everyone's eyes.
I like that idea.
Yeah, flashbang.
I mean, we can put flash powder in them if you'd like it to bang.
Oh, that could work.
It usually needs a bit of fire to make it work, though.
What about oil?
Flash powder needs to burn in order to go off.
Ah.
So I usually when we make these, we throw them into fires.
Well,
But it would
Yeah,
be
so
about
I've got
25
fire
gold worth of
handy.
flash powder.
that could work.
Per grenade.
We can put that like in the from the walls, so we can just flash them and blind whoever's in the other end of it, right?
I can send you the rules for your flashbang eggs if you'd like.
Yeah. How about that? Will that work or no? What do you guys think? All right.
Thinking
So
I was thinking, more of a fireball type.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean powder? Black
Mm,
powder?
Boom goes the grenade.
Black powder's
yeah,
very expensive. I have a supplier in
lucky,
Magnemar I might be able to order from though.
but luckily for you, we have a few kegs.
We literally have black powder. A
Oh,
lot
you
of it.
have
We
powder.
have
All right.
we have a lot of black powder.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to put it into smaller kegs or?
You
Boom
think
goes the grenade.
you can make like eggshells, but with black powder?
That's a good idea.
Huh?
Hold on, let me go find out how that would work. Do grenade. An alchemical grenade. Object grenade. Where is fuse grenade? That's what it's called. Fuse grenade. Do and how much powder do you all have?
How many kegs do we have?
Don't pull out a keg from his backpack.
Yushin has one and Karis has one. I'm pretty sure.
I have a
We have
keg.
2 full kegs.
You have 2
Are you
full kegs. All right.
are you guys just carrying kegs in your backpacks? Like
Yes, they are.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm
you're,
surprised we
you're
haven't blown up yet.
It's
They've
only
gotten
5
really
pounds.
close to blowing up.
as a firecaster,
Okay.
I know my way around fire.
All right, she
Do
says, with a full keg, I could probably make 10 of these.
do we have any kegs in Sentinel Islands?
I think your friends just said they have a bunch of gunpowder.
We have enough gunpowder, man.
Didn't we get
I
kegs
think we should move. I think we should move
before
the cannons to
before
the
we
main
left
gate.
Magmar?
Yes.
Are these those kegs?
Anywho,
Or
No,
did they
these are
get more?
each I could make 10 of these grenades and see Discord for stats with each of those kegs worth of gunpowder. Will that be enough explosives?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Give me a day. How many grenades?
As many as you can.
How many kegs of powder are you giving her?
As all of
One.
them.
Okay, how many do you
Well,
have?
We have 2.
Okay.
We have
We need one for
we have-
cannons.
You need 1 for cannons?
I believe so.
True.
So you're only giving
Yeah.
her one full barrel of keg? Or one
Yeah.
full barrel? All right, gain 10 fuse grenades.
Does it take? Does it?
Does it
Do
what?
cannons need gunpowder in this game?
Cannons do need a charge of gunpowder. Keep in
I
mind,
would
Okay.
each
say-
barrel is like 100 shots.
Yeah. So
Cannon needs gunpowder and ball. These grenades are full of gunpowder. You can light it as a move action, and 1d3 rounds later, it blows up in a 10-foot radius, dealing blunt and fire damage, and they make a reflex save for half of it, and you throw it like you would a flask of acid.
I would. I think I propose we give it to we distribute it among the little guys.
The guards.
Right.
Yeah, the ones.
The
Yeah,
mercenaries
Definitely need us.
All right, so you're gonna.
or
Well, yeah,
militia.
you have 10 guards, so are you giving all of them one grenade?
Sure.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I was thinking you give 5. I was thinking you give 5 for the ones. Dang it! How do I? Dang it! Hold on, 30
5
seconds.
to
How
the
do I do
guards,
this?
5 to us.
No, 5 to those guys and 5 to those guys. Those guys, just in case they start coming around. Someone starts coming around those areas.
All right.
You
So
have
But
you have 10
okay,
guards.
this is my proposition. 1 to these guys down here. 1 to these guys over here. So we have 8 left. 1 to each of these 4 guys over here. So we have 2 left over that we can hold ourselves.
Okay, you gave 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and you guys would have 2.
Yushin, do you want explosives?
I can literally make a fireball that explodes bigger than a house at will.
I can make a fireball that does. Yeah, I can do that too.
All right. All right. I'll take a grenade then.
I'll also
Thank
take a grenade then.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
so
we're
we
good
got.
on that.
All right. So we go walls to stone the places that don't have a wall.
Yeah, so these 2 bridges over here.
I should mention the grenades don't get created immediately. She says, like, give me some time to make these. Like, it isn't an instant thing. She says she'll have
Alright.
them ready in like a few days.
So Yushin, you're making the walls, I presume?
Where you cast a wall of stone.
Mm. What do you guys
At this moment,
I'll wall the bridge off here.
yeah,
Also,
at the moment.
how many guards you have down here at the south?
2.
2. All right, where do their tokens go? Copy. All right, so you have 2 guards there, 2 guards by the tanner, and other 6 up here by the north wall.
Yeah. What do you say, Kais?
Where did all the guards from the north go?
I think people deleted their tokens. There, or they're hiding their tokens under other ones. Yeah, you have to use Alt when you pick up a token, so it doesn't conform to the grid. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the grid on this map, just 'cause it's causing problems.
We don't need it.
Boop.
Oh, it looks so much nicer.
All right, what does party do?
I'm gonna go start making the cannons. Or the cannon.
All right, you start work on the cannon.
Yushin's making a wall in the south.
So,
Where is used in casting?
did you...
Wait, hold on. Wall south.
All right, wall south. Where are you casting it? Just across the bridge?
Wait, that was the plan, right?
Well? In front of the bridge? Or what?
I don't know.
What are you guys doing?
We're casting wall of stone in front of the bridge.
Alright,
Something like that?
Yes, like that.
Alright, so on the Sandpoint side of the bridge, you guys create a wall of stone.
Right, great. I'm gonna station myself at the eastern entrance with the 2 guards.
Alright, move on. Let me summon your tokens, actually. You guys are splitting yourselves up.
I mean, I guess if they're not... I'm just gonna hang around there. I guess if they're not attacking today, it's no
okay. I thought you meant you're going there in case of attack.
Yes, that is what I was saying.
Alright, so how much... how many... Do we have any logs? Or... No?
Do we have any what?
Like logs, because there's a lumber yard.
There is totally a lumber yard here, yep.
Baltimore is a woodworking family. I assume we have more than a few logs.
Yeah, mate, you're a shipbuilder. You have essentially an infinite amount of wood in your ship.
we could for the eastern part, we can make like a kind of like a makeshift wall in a way. Like we don't have stone wall. We can just put like kind of like a semi good wall. Might be flimsy, but still wall. You know what I mean?
You want to try and build a wooden barricade?
Yeah, that's the word for it. Yeah.
That would be a craft carpentry check and probably take a few days as well.
Mm. All right. I'll try to Is there any people in the town that are carpenters?
Oh, absolutely. Like the entire town is going to be helping you out with this.
Oh, then yeah, I'll ask them.
Cough, cough. Valdemars are woodworkers.
Yeah, this is literally his entire family trade.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask his family. You mind if you can help me like make barricades around town and on this bridge?
Can you specify exactly what you're building? Just like a low, chest-high wall, for people to crouch behind, or?
Yeah, like around town, but like right here, I'm gonna try to make kind of like a semi big wall, like on Eastern Bridge.
You're gonna make
We could
a wooden wall on the
we could
eastern
set up
bridge.
we could set it up in
Well,
a way where it like funnels them into like the main roads, so we're not fighting in alleyways and shit, just in case they do get in.
that could work. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that. All right, so yeah, barricades around town, and some sort of wall on Eastern.
Can you draw your wall on the? Are you putting it directly on the eastern bridge, or?
Yeah, like on the entrance of it. Hold on, just
All right, so on
like
the
that,
sandpoint, yeah. So on the sandpoint side, all right.
and like there's making it more like funnel into the
Yeah,
main
that's
road,
basically
right,
what I'm
guys?
saying. So like
Yeah,
they're not like
yeah.
dispersing as much if they do get into town.
All right, you
Yeah,
guys
making it like
put a wooden wall across the bridge. You figure it'll take a few days
and,
to finish building this.
and like some walls like blocking alleyways and stuff.
All right,
I'll do
and
it.
additional misc walls.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else you guys think we should put on?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either. Hmm.
What does party do?
Should we put everyone like in one place or keep them in their homes?
Hmm.
Because have people evacuate in a way, or no?
I don't think there's a ton of time for evacuation.
I think the best bet is to have everybody hold up in the Citadel, the cathedral. That might be the best
Yeah,
defensible spot.
I think we're gonna
true.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best option.
All right, so you guys order the town to evacuate into the cathedral.
Yes.
Right? The cathedral, or
Now the question is the battle like imminent? Is it gonna happen
You have
like
no idea.
instantly? Yeah. So
I
what we
think
should do is we should
we
set
should
up
treat it.
a contingency plan. So we should. I know we're trying not to tell the town that there's going to be an attack, but ultimately, I think it's best that we do tell them so that we can
Right.
prepare for it just in case. So
yeah,
if they do attack, the people know that everyone's going to gather at the cathedral, and they know that they should be on alert. They should know that maybe not to take things for granted because there might be an attack, and if we find out that there is an attack, then hey, we go back to normal life.
yeah, like drills and stuff.
Well, you will destroy the GDP of the town if you just tell everyone to be on edge constantly.
Well, we'll have everybody in town focusing on setting up the defenses and crap. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I think they already
And
noticed.
worst case scenario, if there is no attack, the town has been prepared for an attack in the future if it were to happen.
And no,
Yeah.
Vastriel, there's no check when it comes to making guns.
Okay.
Plus, they have the festival that, it'll calm their nerves in a way,
But there is the issue of town morale and all that. People are going to be panicked if everybody knows. People are going to try and get out, and we're going to have about half the people we need.
It would be better. So you think it'd be better that they find out when the attack happens rather than before the attack happens? That's literally the choices that we have.
It's an army, so we're going to have at least a few minutes before the attack happens and takes place. If we have scouts,
That's the case,
and
preparations are pretty much
not a lot
pointless.
of time though, because think of it: if they do come from here, they run through here, like not alerting like half the town maybe, and that's and I don't think
set up for a siege.
But
Sandpoint is not set up for a siege, and if we just leave it to chance.
No, I'm saying we set it up for the siege, but we set it up and get defenses ready. And when the time comes, then we will just tell everybody to evacuate and get to the cathedral. Not evacuate, but
I don't think that's a lot of time for them. I think we have to evacuate them beforehand.
At least let them know what to do when the time comes.
Yeah, or just practicing drills in a sense, right?
I don't think that people are just gonna we're not gonna gather a town hall, like a town meeting, have everybody here having a serious conversation about, hey, there might be an attack. We're setting up defenses. We would like everybody in town to help and do this. We're not entirely sure when it's gonna happen, but we've heard rumors.
But can we get?
I highly doubt that people in town are gonna panic, and we're coming at them with solutions instead of being like, "Oh my God, we're all gonna die." You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. We should really, gather everyone up, saying like, "Hey, yeah, you're right, Kai. It's like, hey, this shit's gonna happen, but we're working on it, right?"
Basically. Because if we're setting up defenses anyway, and
Hello.
we're not telling them, people are going to be like,
there we go. My mic wasn't plugged in. For reference, here is a map of the hinterlands around Sandpoint and some of the terrain. Regardless of the terrain, it is relatively flat for about a quarter mile around the town.
The closest thing we really have to worry about is the forest here. The mountains south.
Yeah.
I have not, no.
In the long run, it might be a little stressful for them, but it's just safer for them to be in one center. Because if it comes out of nowhere, then I think they're going to be more stressed in the long run if it just pops out of nowhere.
Yeah. Then how big is
however long for they're going to be on edge for a long time after the attack if it just comes out of nowhere.
How big is the biggest building in town?
The biggest building in town is the cathedral. It could probably easily hold everybody. Because that's what happened when the goblins attacked. Pretty much everyone fled into the cathedral as soon as the town bell was rang.
Then
there is a bell. There is a town bell, and there is a certain pattern that means everyone get the hell into the cathedral.
Okay, that should probably be that part done then.
Yeah,
we know ahead of time because of the terrain and having eyes.
No, actually, I think Sentinel Island as a whole is probably bigger than the cathedral. Though Sentinel Island doesn't really have much built up on it.
Right.
Plus, people already know to get to the cathedral, not Sentinel Island.
That too.
Yeah.
So,
but I think we should like what Kaya said, we should probably do a town meeting and say like, hey, this is gonna go down, and when the time comes, you know where to go.
Yeah.
I think they already know. There's been training, sort of, from the Goblin attack. People know where to go.
But this is like a
You wanna rely on an assumption?
I just think it's our best bet.
To rely on assumption. All right, I'm down.
For the betterment of the people in the town, it might be a good idea. That's all I'm saying.
Let's leave it as a surprise.
I want to keep it a surprise for them.
I think we should put this up to a vote. To be honest.
Again,
Yeah.
we're gonna have at least a minute of.
I
As
think
far as
you
we
guys will
know,
have a
they
bit
could-
more than a
as far as-
minute warning with all the scouting you've been doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
the dogs
we're
that
gonna
we-
have a bit of time to ring the bells.
Depends how
They
sneaky
might not
them
even
ogres
attack right
are.
now. They might attack in a week, 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Well,
So
Turns
They
out
might attack-
Sandpoint's completely full of invisible ogres
in
right
2
now.
weeks they might attack right now. With that logic, it goes both ways. So like basically, you guys are saying that you just want to not tell anyone that there's an impending attack and just leave it up till when they're at the gates.
Yeah.
That
Keep 'em
to
on-
me doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
we would be keeping them on edge for that entire 2 weeks, though.
Yeah,
That's
I think
keep
But
maxing
it's
out
not 2 weeks?
stress
What
of
if it's
people can
tomorrow?
hold.
What if it's tomorrow? And on top of that, too, we're giving them pre-warning so that they can prepare for it. If it doesn't happen,
yeah.
it doesn't happen. I don't know about you. I'd much rather know that someone's gonna come into my school and fucking shoot me up than not know that it's gonna happen. Sorry for the example, but that's where my brain's going.
Yeah.
I
I'm kind-
agree, but also
So like that's my vote, and I'm not saying any more in regards to it.
I am agree with Caius. Yeah, I'd rather have them know. Less if you like kind of wince into it, like a punch. Yeah.
I like how, and the party continues to stand around debating the ethics of telling people about the disaster while doing nothing to prevent it.
All right. So
we've
I-
done. Okay.
With that said, Kaius is gonna start running around the town screaming Bloody Mary.
all right. Fred's gonna go talk to
We're
the mayor.
getting nowhere. What the fuck are we doing? Come on.
Okay. Fred's gonna go to the mayor and say, I think we should held a town meeting so everyone can be aware of what's going on. So like everyone knows what's going to go down when the time comes. He's gonna go to the mayor and say that to them. Is it?
I'm accompanying Fred with that idea. And I'm saying
Yeah.
I think we should let the people decide whether or not they want to be scared or dead.
Yeah.
Alright, what do
What
you
does
do?
everyone else say?
I'm confident in our abilities as a group, but like I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah. What does everyone else think? Because I'm going down and tell the mayor my opinion. What do you think, Yushin?
what? Oh, I literally just got back here.
Oh, sorry.
Yusha comes back to sees the party still arguing about this.
Yeah, I walked away like 2 minutes ago. I was, doing things.
We were talking about whether or not we should let the town know if there should
I'm
be an
gonna-
attack.
I'm gonna go
I
tell the
think-
mayor we should.
Maybe
I'm-
I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Would you want to know that someone's about to shoot you, or not know that someone's about to shoot you?
I mean, most
Depends.
of the time people shoot me.
Well, do I know
It's
exactly
not-
when
it's not-
they're
it's
gonna
not a-
shoot me?
It's not a dependent question. It's one or the other.
It is. Do I know exactly when?
I think we give the people.
It would be a dependent question.
I
if
know-
If I made it.
Do I know if I'm going to get shot, or if I know exactly when I'm going to?
I think we should give the
mind.
people the right to know. They have the right to know if they're in danger.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
3-1.
Whether it is the best choice or not, it comes
So
down
far,
to
it's
they
3-1.
should know this.
Oh, I want to
Okay,
keep with
we'll let them
life,
know.
but I also don't want them to everyone to start panicking. Start panicking, like thinking it's the end of the world. So I don't know. Indian
We don't
kind of
tell
just
them it's
stands there
going to
and
be that,
shrugs.
but like that's the thing. We're not telling them it's at the end of the world. We're telling them that we have to prepare for a potential attack.
Yeah, prepare for the
Panic is
worst.
a dangerous thing. That's all I'm saying.
But
That's
like
why you
unity
prepare for it.
could help,
That's why
you know?
you prepare for something that may happen. Like we know of an attack that might come.
They
We
will
don't know when it's
definitely
going to
panic
happen.
if it comes out of
We
nowhere.
exactly my point. And that's going to
Yeah.
be worse because they will have no time to plan for it. You'd rather it just be, oh, gate, there's fucking ogres at the gate. But no, there might be ogres coming. Let's figure out what we're going to do to protect ourselves.
Yeah. So I think I think most of us agree that, we should go do a town meeting. So,
All right,
everyone's
let's go have the meeting then. Yeah.
yeah.
Again, it was a vote, so
As this
Rather wait.
happens, Caius, you feel a paw pulling on the bottom of your shirt. So, good news and bad news.
Is that so?
Ye,
Comrade, how is you?
good news and bad news, Caius.
Let's start with the bad news.
There is giant army parked but the half day's journey north of town.
Half day 2 leg journey or half leg 4 leg journey?
Probably day for them.
half day by boat or half day by leg?
They close.
By boat or by leg?
They're close enough. I don't think it really matters.
It
So
Close is
it
close.
does.
yeah, I
Was
think
good
we should.
news though. Did
What's
get
that?
look at their leader.
And
Well, you remember your friend Tobias?
Oh,
Oh, it's
yes, we do.
Tobias. Isn't he in jail?
Well, he's also riding a really, really big dragon.
Why is he riding a dragon?
I didn't stick around
Oh.
long enough to find out.
Okay, so we put everything we have on the front, and we also don't have a day to make our things.
Our decisions. So I think we tell the town now. Vasily,
Yes.
you know what direction they were coming from?
North, but all directions. They seek to surround the town, and they will be
Yeah,
here within a day.
I figured that was the most logical
Okay.
thing that they would do.
We have 2 cannons.
No, I'm saying you'll have time to build the third one, but not the fourth one.
The cathedral might not be our best chance. I think we should have everyone evacuate to Sentinel.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get them there.
How's the tide? Is it low or is it high?
It is currently high tide.
Will it
Not
be
high.
high tide when they get here?
Tomorrow.
He's telling you you have about 24 hours to prepare.
Okay, so we'll be.
The tide should be.
All right. Let's
But
build this one
I think Sentinel
cannon, I
Island.
guess.
All right,
Yes, let's get them to Sentinel Island.
Let's go tell the people.
What does party do?
All right,
I'm
I think
gonna
we
build
should.
the cannon.
Oh, I think we should go held a town meeting real quick. Tell everyone the situation, and then we should just start.
I am going to build a cannon.
All right, Vasriel goes to build the cannon. Fred, who are you going to rally everyone? Are you going to the mayor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the mayor and say like we need to, talk about this and say like what we should do when they're coming because they're coming like in a day.
All right, Esmeralda, you still at the festival?
Yep, still upon you.
And by all accounts, having a wonderful time.
Yes, I'm
Cool.
having a great time.
All right.
Actually, Anne's actually at the festival as well. Sorry.
Oh, cool. All right. I got like a whole mini adventure for the festival and everything, but I don't think it's gonna be relevant. Yuzja and Caius, what do?
I'm with Fred. I think it's best that we go to the mayor and tell them what Vasily just told us.
Me too.
Alright, so most of the party heads to the mayor. You find the mayor talking with Balder. Balder is holding one of the grenades that Onichi's made. She's kind of showing it off to the mayor. The mayor is flabbergasted to see this, but she's like, well, I guess if it's clay inside of a gunpowder, but are they safe? I think that's the main thing that matters.
I don't think that's supposed to be.
At which point you all walk in and says, good news or bad?
Well, well,
It's
the
often both, I
well,
understand.
It's mostly bad.
okay, yeah. So we got news that the army is coming less than a
Yes.
day.
That's not good.
So, but we were like we got protocols and precautions to like,
What do you suggest we do?
so we should tell everyone what the situation could be now.
You want
It's
to
fair for
tell the
everyone to know.
entire town that giants are coming to eat them. We'll have chaos in the streets.
But
Exactly.
Chaos
would
in
you
the
rather
streets
not?
is bad.
All right, listen.
Well,
they're coming. It's gonna be like tomorrow, and they need to be ready.
I think
Would
it
you
might be better
rather-
to keep everyone in the cathedral, but try and keep them ignorant as to the fact that they're all going to die.
Who says they're going to die? Why is everyone being so negative about this?
I don't think you realize that a single stone giant is a dangerous enough threat as to wipe Sandpoint off the map, and you're telling me there's an army of them coming.
I don't know about you, but I've come across many capable people in this town. And
yes, very capable. Stone giants are an entirely new level. You might be able to kill a stone giant single-handedly, Caius, but we are not all heroes like you.
I'm leaving it until the moment.
Your community.
It's
You guys.
And it's not going to be just stone giants. I doubt it's just going to be stone giants.
I'm just saying, understand, not everyone here has the combat experience you do, Caius.
That's
but yeah, yeah, it may seem scary, but as community, we can help defend your town. Think about it.
So what are you asking?
We can have the women and children and anyone who feels scared or is dependent on others, have them hide out on Sentinel Isle. Anyone who's willing to help us prevent this from happening can come forth and use their skills.
So is that a yes? You want me to call on? You want me to conscript the militia?
Well, I would hope the militia would be willing to help in the first place.
They are willing to help, but you told me you didn't want me to conscript them.
That was until
it was voluntary. I said voluntary when you mentioned.
Well, yes, I don't think you're completely understanding what I mean by conscription.
Sandpoint is that it's going to happen, and we let the people decide if they want to step up and fight or do other things to help, like help Oichi in the medical tents or help escort people back to Sentinel Isle. Or
I assure you, every single I assure you, every single able-bodied member of Sandpoint will be helping in some way or not to defend against this attack, except for the old and infirm. I thought specifically you were asking about fighters.
Still,
about everybody. If we let everybody know, then the fighters can prepare, the old and infirm can prepare, the medical people can prepare.
Yes.
They can all do things premeditatedly because they know that the attack is coming instead of waiting for the attack to happen.
Alternatively, you tell everyone there's an attack coming, everyone goes crazy, and we have violence in the streets as everyone begins to riot.
You think the people of Sandpoint would do that?
Absolutely. Did you not see what happened last year?
Well,
and that was goblins.
Because it came out of nowhere. While everyone was partying and having a good time.
Listen, I think that the mayor knows what she's doing because she's done this. We know we know combat. She knows taking care of a town. I think we take her
If you
word on
want to
this.
tell people that there is danger up ahead, then tell them that there is danger up ahead. I think it would be a good idea. You are correct in the sense that having people know that there is hardship ahead will make it easier for everyone going forward. However, I suggest you avoid using the G word.
You know what? You don't seem like you have faith in your community. You know, I
I
can tell you this much.
What are you talking about? Are you unhappy because our
I
community
second
is
that
not full
statement.
of giant slayers? I don't think
Giant Slayer or
I
not?
Fred, I think you've been away from us regular humans for far too long.
Are you drunk?
What?
Yeah,
Because that's not what we're
yeah.
saying. We're literally saying that we're trying to prepare people for the attack that's coming
Yes, and
instead
I'm
of
telling
waiting
you
for
a
the attack
single
to happen.
giant is enough to destroy everyone in Sandpoint twice over. So
And
telling
we
them
don't
that
know
their
that.
giants are coming is not the best idea.
And if they stand by, you go let them do it. You don't let people push you around. You gotta arm up. You gotta learn what they do. And you know
So
what?
my understanding from what you're saying is you want to sit by and let the attack happen.
I do not want to
Where
sit by
Exactly.
and let the attack happen. I don't want people to panic.
what's going to happen when the attack happens?
Everyone is going to be safely squared away inside the cathedral. Well,
How
you
do you
can
know that?
repel it.
Like instantaneously? That's not going to happen. People are going to panic because an
Okay, well,
attack is going to get. So you're telling me if someone comes out of nowhere and starts attacking you, you're not going to panic?
I don't think this attack is coming out of nowhere. How much? You told me that they're marching right now. Let us start loading people into the cathedral immediately.
Less than a day. So there's still time to prep
Then
up
we'll have.
defenses.
And I say
Yes,
you worry about the
Miss
defenses, and
Mayor,
I
I
will
agree
worry
with you.
about the
Miss Mayor,
well-being
I
of my
agree with you.
citizens.
Miss Mayor, I agree with you. Let's get everybody in the Citadel right now.
Let us do so.
But you know what? It's not gonna help defend the town. You're just sitting there sitting by
That's why
and
we're
think,
here, Fred. We'll protect the
Defending the
town.
town is your responsibility, Sir Knight. Let
you,
worrying about the town's well-being be mine.
you know what? You know, none of you as I can tell you this much. Back where I come from, people didn't stand by and say, "Oh, we're gonna sit like let us wipe the floor." No, you know what they did? They stood up and said, "Hey, these assholes are getting our asses kicked. You know, let's fucking defend ourselves and do what's right." You know?
Well, maybe that
I mean,
works
yeah, I get.
against goblins, but not against a giant army.
Tell me, do you know the history of Andron? Tell me,
We're not fighting
because
Chilaxians, we're fighting demigods.
doesn't mean shit. I can tell you that much. Fighting is fighting, no matter what you are.
You want me to
It's
tell
fucking
every soul in Sandpoint to grab a pitchfork and head to the front lines?
no. Be smart about it. Do what you think. Your skills are good.
Yeah,
Have
and
people
everyone's
like
skills here are not combat related.
exactly. It doesn't have to be combat related. People can build up walls. They can help the sick. They can,
People are building walls. People will be helping the sick. Away
Fred?
it
from the
doesn't sound
front
like them.
lines.
Fred.
Who's saying
Exactly.
putting anyone on foot, putting anyone on the front lines that doesn't
Your
want to do it?
friend right here.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
To be completely honest, I think we should just drop it and have everyone in the cathedral, and we just see what happens.
Yes, probably.
For
Yes,
once, and
exactly.
I can't believe I'm saying this, I agree with Caius.
I'm only saying that because I want to shut you up. Looking at the mayor.
If I didn't need your help defending my city, I would have you stripped of your title right now for how disrespectful you are being towards me.
And you know how contradicting that is, what you just said?
Yes, I need your help.
And you're not listening to it. So, get everyone in the cathedral, and we'll do what we need to do.
That's exactly what I'm just saying.
Okay.
Now get out of my office.
Fred's gonna stand there. No,
Get
you
out
are
of my
something special.
office.
No, I want
What?
you to listen loud and clear
Like,
and say
We
you
are
are.
agreeing, Fred. We both
Everything
want
is
the
gonna
same thing.
Caius returns, agreeing to disagree, and then leaves.
I just she puts her
Fred's gonna
heads in her
step out.
hands.
Fred's
I'm
gonna
so
step out
sorry.
and
They're both idiots.
Yes,
Fred's
yes
gonna
they
step out and
are.
Use
he's gonna
invade powder
close
on
the
them.
door.
Please,
He close the
someone
door.
get this man away from me.
All right, come on, let's go, Fred. Or
Gonna
whoever.
wrangle him up.
Yeah, good
Fred's gonna
try.
take a deep breath. He's gonna take a deep breath and exhale, and he's gonna leave, but slamming the door very loudly behind him.
Alright, you break her office door.
I'm so sorry.
What does party do?
All right.
I think
Okay.
that's about it. After wrangling everyone in the cathedral, I think we just.
Just sit and prepare?
I think so.
Alrighty, it's
Unless-
9 o'clock right now. Do you guys want to start the attack right here? Or do you want to wait for next week?
I mean, I can
I
go late.
I'm
uh,
done.
I will say that I'm still available next week. So
You
I
guys want to stick
can still be
around
here.
right now, or do you guys want to call it here?
I'd like to stick around, but I don't want to keep anyone else up if they don't want to.
If
And
the
you
people
have
are
to
going.
go
I'm down
early
to stick
again?
around.
I don't have to
This
get up in
is-
the morning, but I'm feeling that.
This is going to be a long fight.
I'm so
Yeah,
down
it might be a
combat.
long fight, so we don't want to cut it in the middle, so or like
Yeah.
the beginning or
We
something.
do it all the time.
Hence why
I
I
I know, but still,
I
it's
have-
a major battle.
I have learned now from playing enough. This fight could easily take the entire session of next week.
Yeah, I feel like we should do it next session.
I would rather have an entire session dedicated to it than cut it halfway through.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll call session right now. I'll take that as a yes.
We've
Plus,
already
it gives
done
us a
it
week to
right now.
strategize.
Like
I have learned that,
Yes.
but let's
So
Strategy
And,
and turn up.
we'll call this right now, and if people want to do any more defensive preparations, you can do so over the week.
All right.
yes, Stratton Eterna.
Cool.
Though Vass is going to be off building a cannon, so
Alright. Well, I'm
Fred's gonna be.
glad to have
Yeah.
you back, Vass. I wish I could have you full time, but unfortunately, our party is like giant as is.
I
The
know.
problem.
But
like this even
I mean,
seems full, and we're missing 2 people.
the only
Yeah.
reason why I can't do this normally, and why I can do it now, is Arizona doesn't have daylight savings. So currently, this is an hour later than the session normally starts. So I'm able to make it on time.
Well, either way, it was fun to have you back, man.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was interesting session.
Glad everybody had fun. See y'all next
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.